guess what? You didn't think I was going to jump out from behind your dumpster. You didn't think I was going to do that. Well, I did. We done leapfrog Kwanzaa. We done jumped around Festivus. I'm moonwalking on your grave because we're taking a stroll through the graveyard. I'm going to dig you up. I'm going to throw you in the back of my truck. I'm going to drag you one more time. You know why? Because I hate you. 2025, it's the year of hate. Bring it back. Come on. It's just like the 80s. We got a dumb fuck in the presidency, and it's time to moonwalk. Boogie! We're back. Helltown Radio.
Yay, yay.
Luigi's my hero.
We're here. 2025. We're back up in it like a camel toe. Pick us up, pick us out. Here we go. We got some special guests tonight with us on the radio. My name is Chris Kenworthy. I am one of your hosts here on the Helltown Radio Show. I'm super excited to be back. We got snowed out yesterday, but we're back on a snow delay. Two very special guests that are near and dear to my heart, and it's very exciting for us. Tonight we have James Montgomery of the Low Water Bridge Band and the Seven Bends Media is here. That's right.
Yes.
All right. Very cool.
Great.
Yeah, man. Come on, do my homework a little bit sometimes from time to time. And then also probably one of my greatest accomplishments, one of the coolest people I know, and I'm so excited. My nipples are hard. We're doing this. We're doing a podcast. My daughter, the lovely DJ Jordan Rose. You may know her from Instagram modeling. You may know her from seeing her doing performances down in the Virginia Beach 757 area code. Doing her thing, swinging her thing. How are you?
I'm great.
You gonna introduce yourself?
You just did.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta do it twice.
Yes, I am Jordan Rose, the DJ on Instagram. I obviously DJ, model, keep myself busy, creative in the 757. 2 up, 2 down. Shout out. That's me.
You got any friends out there you want to say what's up to?
What's up,
Mom? Hey, Mom.
Hey,
That's
Mom.
always, you gotta say hi to Mom first.
Yeah.
You say, hey, Meme, hey, Granddad,
Hey,
Manuel,
Meme, hey,
Nico.
Granddad. Hey, family.
Yeah, fam.
Hey,
Sasha.
Curtis.
Yeah, Curtis. Shout out to Curtis.
Curtis is asleep. My friends. Hola.
Very cool. Very cool.
Que pasa away.
He passed away. That is the voice of reason coming off there. Anyhow, yeah. So we got some really cool people. I'm super excited to be back. We haven't done this in 3-4 weeks now. 3 weeks. So it seems like a month and a half. You know, I missed it. I'm hoping that everybody out there missed it enough that they're gonna stay tuned or they tuned in. So James, man, you guys are the Low Water Bridge Band is about to hit the road. Yeah.
Yeah. We got a show in Charlottesville Saturday.
Okay.
At the Southern, Charlottesville. And then we come back for a couple of days, and then we go to Richmond on the 14th with Shaco Sessions, and then we head south all the way to Key West. So
Key West, is that the culmination point of this tour?
Yeah, that was like the building block. You know, we got that figured out, and then built shows around it. So we're in like Atlanta. We're gonna be in
Hotlanta.
Yeah, I love
Is
Atlanta.
Hotlanta ready for the Low Water Bridge Band?
Of course they are.
Magic City, look out.
Absolutely.
Club One Tweezy.
I think they're one of our top listening cities around, so that's cool to see if we'll actually draw some people.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. But yeah, we're looking forward to it, man. I mean, I actually don't know all the shows, but I think there's still some out there to be announced, but I'm excited for Key West.
Hell
it's like 0 degrees here, and we're going down there, so it'll be tight.
Are you all gonna be doing any? Are you guys gonna be doing any fishing while you're down there?
I wish. I mean, that would be really tight. But honestly, if I get my toe wet, I'll be happy.
You guys gonna be pretty busy.
Yeah.
Pretty busy. Now you guys are doing it's a festival down there, right?
Yeah, Mile Zero Fest. I guess they kind of take over all of Key West. All the bars closed down, sort of. Everybody's got to be in there, part of the festival or whatever. So we're playing like the opening, kicking off the whole show on Tuesday night or Monday night. Yeah, I don't really know. And then we're playing at a bar called the Smoking Tuna.
Okay.
and then another like stage. So it's like there's stages downtown, there's stages at the bars. It's all over the place. So it'll be cool. I mean, I've never been to the fest, but
You cut yourself some hoochie daddies?
yeah, I got some hoochie daddies.
I'm dying to see this.
I'm gonna
man.
let them cheeks hang out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so you
we
got
know,
some-
man. This man has got a dump truck, y'all. Yeah, they don't.
A dump truck.
Yeah, they
So
call
they-
him chainsaw, but I think it's more aptly he'd be more aptly named dump truck.
So you walking around in some denim high waisted
Mm.
thongs. Yeah,
Yeah,
them,
with
them real Daisy Dukes.
with hit waiters,
pimping.
Mm.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. So you play guitar in the Low Water Bridge Band. Well, you know what? I jumped. I put the carriage way before the horse on this one. It's because I drank caffeine for the first time in a long time.
For real? How long has that been?
7 hours, and it was
Wow.
yeah. So you're the guitarist, and are you the lead guitar, or are you rhythm? Or
I
you guys
guess-
split?
I guess you call it lead guitar, but yeah, sure.
All right,
Yeah, guitar player.
He's the guitar player. He's the guitar guy, if you will. Yeah. So it's you, Logan. Logan. Yeah. So you got Logan Moore, Alex, and Riley Kearns.
Yep, brothers.
Yep. Justin Carver.
Yep.
You and
Rudy
Oh,
Bizdick.
okay.
He's
Oh,
our newest.
That's his real name.
Yeah. Well, I have a story about that too, but won't share right this second. But he's an amazing musician. I've known him for forever, and got him, hooked up, and he plays fiddle, trumpet, and keys.
Wow.
So he's like, he's awesome, man. Like he knows music so well, and he's kind of our hired gun guy, but he really kind of makes our sound kind of come to life with the B3 Hammond. It kind of has like a drone effect in there that really kind of amps up our whole sound. So
that's really cool. You guys have both the slide guitar and keyboard / trumpet / fiddle. That is fantastic. Not a lot of bands can say they have that, man. That's
yeah. I mean, it's a full sound. It's that full kind of country sound that you got to have. So
you know what that reminds me? It reminds me when like metal bands throw a DJ in it, and then they got like that whole. That's a joke, sort of. I mean, I guess it's sort of like that for the more.
That's when you hit
country
new
rock.
metal.
Yeah, right. The new
Unless-
metal,
unless
dad
you're-
metal now.
Yeah, unless you're
Shout out Brandon Wright. What's up, dog? The king of dad metal.
I mean, that can work. I mean, if it's done tastefully. I mean, Korn kind of did that, but
Deftones, I think, were the best at doing it
Okay,
because you didn't
appreciate you.
notice.
Well, all right. So, how long? So you guys have been together, all right? I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing y'all. The first time I ever seen you guys perform, I think, was about 5.5, maybe 6 years ago, and it was at the original On Cue.
oh, nice.
And you were in that. It was in their old dart room,
Stuffed in the closet.
man. And y'all, yeah, it was a 5-piece band at that point in time. Or was it
Yeah,
4?
it probably was.
It was
5,
It was 5 of y'all.
or
And-
maybe 4.
yeah, and
Actually,
y'all.
I don't know if Riley was with us.
No, I don't think Riley was with
wasn't.
y'all.
He
Yeah,
wasn't,
yeah,
so.
maybe it was 4. I know and y'all are big dudes. Like Logan's a large guy. You're a big guy.
Yeah.
The amount of equipment, it was very fantastic. It was put in there, but it sounded great. It was amazing. I remember seeing you, and I was like, "Yo, these guys are awesome." And maybe it was like, you know what? Maybe it was right before I started working at the Monument. So maybe that was like what? That's probably like 4.5 years. Yeah, about 4.5. But I remember being like, "Oh man, these guys are awesome." And it was such a cool thing, and then just like being able to get to meet you, and then just all the stuff we done. We didn't do any of the no concession sessions together, did we?
No, I was pretty bummed about not being able to do that though. Maybe those guys did.
Well,
I think Logan maybe.
Logan did it a couple times. I think Logan did it a couple times, and I think Alex came with him both times.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember too if there was ever you guys didn't come as a whole band once. I
No.
forget there was a whole band that came once, and I just left the show. I was like, man, there is not enough room, and I was getting claustrophobic. There was 12 people in that little vault. I was like,
yeah, how little was that vault?
The vault was about maybe 1.5 size the time of this room. It was a little bit bigger than it looked. There was just always a lot of stuff in it, and the way the
Yeah.
camera angles that we had in there, and the type of cameras he was using, it kind of like made it look, I think, a little bit small. It definitely added 20 pounds to me personally. You know, the convex the convex lens there. But yeah, it was a little bit bigger than this. It didn't have any windows. It was like, you know, it was definitely one of those things that if the air conditioning was not working properly, it hurt. But yeah, it was. We never got to do a show in there. Bummer. But here we are now, and I'm glad you were really quick to respond. We because we weren't sure if we were gonna do the show or not. My kiddo was here, and you know, I felt that it would be an awesome opportunity to do some father and daughter bonding.
Yeah.
You know, nothing
I
like.
didn't even know you had a daughter. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. She's a grown ass adult now.
Well,
man.
it's true. How old are you?
22.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
22. Here we are. We're passing joints over a speculum, drinking beers with rock stars. I mean, it's a Norman Rockwell moment right here, everybody. No, but it's really fun. So you guys, how long have you guys been together? The low water bridge?
I think maybe 5 years. I'm not really sur I mean, there was the first couple years where, you know, just trying to figure out what it was, you know, what it's going to be. We're all, in a way, we're still kind of doing that, but in a much more professional way, I guess. You know, I don't think you've ever really arrived where you're going. You know, what's the point? But yeah. So probably 5 years, but I think ever since Riley joined, that was like the solidified, you know, thing. That's what it was going to be, and it's been good.
And how did you guys meet? Because there was I know that, you know, Riley and Alex are relatively from this area.
Mm-hmm.
Are you from Front Royal or from Warren County?
Well, I went to James Wood.
Okay, you went to James Wood, Winchester. Okay,
2000. I graduated in 2000.
Okay,
and so I knew Riley and Alex. I knew Alex pretty good, actually. We were buds. And then, so one good friend of mine, Kip Logan, that's his cousin, and we met on a hunting trip in Tennessee. And so then he was moving up here, and you know, we all just kicked it off, and you know, just all kind of started jamming together and seeing what was what, and it all kind of formed up. We all became real close, you know. So it's been good.
That's awesome. And that,
Yeah.
how'd you guys meet Logan? Sorry,
so I went on a hunting trip.
Oh, that's right, the hunting trip.
Yeah,
so they got that.
with his cousin, who's
Right,
a good,
all that, yeah.
one of my best bros. But then Alex and his wife, it's his cousin. So she is a Rankin, and he's cousins with her. So they're kind of related by marriage in a way. So that's how they knew each other.
Huh. All right. Wow, that is a lot of. How did Justin come into the picture?
Well, Justin, I knew him from a long time ago. And I called him. I was like, bro, I know you have a pedal steel. Like, just having one is kind of a, you know, prerequisite. What's going on here?
Chris done ripped the arm off the table.
It's all good. Fix it up. You're good.
I'm listening to this though because
No, well,
when you have the toy, you're allowed to come play.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you have one, so like, you're already in because you have a pedal steel. You know, I don't know if you know how to play it. So anyway, I called him, and I think he actually ghosted me, and actually Rudy ghosted me too because I got him kind of in the band also. I think they both like ghosted me, which, you know, screw you guys actually, but it all worked out obviously. So,
It's cool. Alex ghosted us twice.
that's fine. we all
Alex got life. Alex, it was definitely, he had, you know, kids in life came at him.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. He's
Actually,
got 3 great kids and a great wife. I mean, he's a family man.
Yeah.
Alex is a cool dude, man. Great songwriter. Good God,
oh man, that dude's voice.
yeah.
Holy shit! You want to talk about panty melter? It was you know, that dude started singing. He started singing the Catamount Lounge, and I was just like, bibbidi bibbidi bibbidi. I was like, oh my God, am I gay?
Yeah, a little bit. We all get a little gay.
I knew about this before I heard him, and I made sure to not wear any of my panties. That is okay.
Pass me that thing.
Yeah. So it's just good, man. We're on a good journey. We're making music. We're writing music. We're all friends. You know, we all want to see it succeed, and you know, that's where we're at. You know, we're just going to keep going and doing and having fun and meeting cool people along the way, and that's what it's all about. You know, you can't push things too much in any direction. You just kind of let things happen and push a little bit. You know, push where you need to push, and then see what happens. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, man. Well, that's great. Though, what does the discography of the Low Water Bridge look like? How many full? Do you have albums, EPs, singles,
Yeah,
Tokyo releases?
Tokyo.
Don't you remember back in the day when they used to always have like
the imports?
the imports, yeah.
We have 2 albums. First one's Midnight in Virginia, and that it does sound a lot more. That sound, you know, you can hear the progression of the sound between that and the second album. You know, I think we became a lot more country sounding, or like country rock sounding, you know, in the second album. The first one was maybe a little more bluegrassy, you know, with some of the instrumentation and stuff. But
would that be this album here?
I
I have never pulled this out of the. I have not pulled this out yet of the cardboard. I was looking for an excuse to do so.
You got it shipped to you.
Yes, I did. I bought this. I bought the pre-sale
Nice.
I think the day it came out. Yeah, this is you at one point in time handled this. So this is a reunion of a tangible item. I love when shit like this happens.
Yeah, it looks like I signed it there, huh?
Yeah, dude. I hope so. It was like
I honestly. What's that?
You hired somebody to.
Yeah.
sign it.
Shit.
I got a signing agent.
Yeah. I actually do not like this picture of myself. Everybody else looks really great. I mean, the picture itself is good, but I just don't care for it. But
and why is it? Because
you know, this is right here.
Okay.
This picture is up on Skyline, looking at Front Royal.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you guys want to check it out? I've seen it.
This is great, man. This, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I bought this, and I don't even have I don't have a record player, self-admittedly.
Oh man, you got to get it set up.
I do, man. I need to make some room right now. I'm at like a critical point as far as storage goes in my man cave game room area, and so I'm at an overspill. My wife is like, every time I buy a new DVD, it's like she's like one in, one out.
Well, in her defense, you got every DVD ever.
Nice.
Yeah, I do have quite a big DVD collection, but at the same time, I am trying to make room for some stuff. So the toy, I'm just thinking right now. I'm trying to justify to myself how I'm going to pack up my toys and either donate or sell them, because some of them have some value to them.
Yeah, there you go.
And these are all my acquisitions. They're assets and acquisitions. It's a part of a large scale investment schematic I have. That's what I tell myself. That's what I tell my friends, to sound like, you know, I have some sort of something going on.
The apocalypse blockbuster.
Exactly. That's my thing, is that, and I was thinking, like, I'm thinking I'm gonna write a screenplay based off of this. And so basically, it's the online apocalypse happens. Like there's a thought that if a solar flare large enough hits, it would knock out cellular capabilities for a vast amount of time. And so with that being said, we're not going to be able to have streaming services. We're not going to have internet, so on and so forth. So I will have the soma of the people is that I have like over 500 VHSs and X amount of 100 of DVDs at my house. And so basically people will be coming to me like a drug dealer because they need to get their entertainment on, but they can't get their entertainment on. And so I'll be like the Rhett Butler the Rhett Butler by Blockbuster of the apocalypse is the way that I look at it. Are you familiar with Gone with the Wind?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying. Like that dude stole all the gold and then started pimping it out and shit. But
yeah.
Yep.
Well,
so,
you'll be a historian at that point.
Exactly.
You know, if everything goes away, I mean, you will hold history in your basement or man cave, whatever.
I'm glad you say that.
You're doing your part, actually.
It justifies the statement that I always make to Kelly. I was like, you just don't understand. This is bigger than just right now. All right, this is the future. This is the preservation of society, of culture.
Yes.
Somebody will like write a movie loosely based on this as well, if it really happens, and it'll be like the Book of Eli, but it'll be like everybody looking for.
I hope they don't do me like Michael Orr. Well, you know that movie? I was like, what was the movie about the football player? Remember that, like,
Oh.
the white family, like, takes under his arms or whatever, and they make him, like, the Black Forrest Gump in the movie. But in real life, he was like, he's, like, not like that. And so now after the movie, and he didn't have
Everybody
anything
think
to do.
he's stupid.
Yeah, and so after, he had nothing to do with the movie, right? And so then after the movie, everybody was like, oh, this guy's special. They're like, oh, silly Big Michael, So I think he goes along with it when, like, you can get, like, circumvent lines at, like, McDonald's and shit. But I think overall he was a little bit insulted. But
Wonder where he is now.
yeah, who would you get to play if you had to pick somebody to play you in a biopic where they were taking you like your mid-20s? Who would you have?
It'd be hard. I don't know. I look odd. I'd have to get like one of the Wayans brothers in whiteface.
Okay. I mean, that's not a bad idea. I mean, you get Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
There you go.
Would be a good one.
Mine would definitely be Brad Pitt because we look so close, like similar. You know what I mean?
I was about to
In
mention that.
appearances.
I was about to mention that.
Yeah.
I felt a lot like I felt like the black guy in Seven
You know what?
right now.
I got one. Sinbad.
Yes,
Yo,
dude.
Sinbad, that's legit.
Sinbad. I would get Kevin James to play me.
Yeah,
That's-
perfect. Yeah,
Kevin.
yeah.
yeah.
I would
100%.
say Drew Carey, but like Kevin James, man, if you see him in like Here Comes the Boom, that dude is a formidable opponent. They say
Yeah.
that dude is like
Yeah, he's a good kickboxer.
yeah, they say he's like that dude is like athletic as shit. Like he'll eat like 6 Big Macs, but at the same time he can take on pro MMA wrestler or pro MMA
Oh yeah, he
fighters
used to
and shit.
train at Extreme Couture back in the day. You would see him in the videos like sparring in regular classes.
Yeah,
Huh.
man. Shout out Kevin James, man. We're trying to get you on the
Yeah.
show, man. We'll squeeze you in.
Get
He's
him
in town
here.
June 7th, playing at the I think he's playing in DC or
Huh. Jordan, so I don't understand what his collection is. Can you explain what his collection is
DVDs?
like? Well, I don't know. Does
I
he
don't
have
even-
figurines? What's going on in there?
There's figurines, there's posters, there's collections of all sorts. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been in there in a while though, so I
Right.
haven't really seen the updated version of anything.
We're
Like,
gonna
I
we're
know
gonna check
it's
it
a
out
lot
when we
of
get back
toys,
tonight.
I
it's a
got
lot of-
you.
It's man cavey, it's comic-y,
Yeah.
old school Nintendo.
Oh, nice.
There's more than that.
There's every gaming system. There's a chronological
He's like, there's
collection.
more. He's trying to
Right.
explain more.
There's a Lita original in there as well too.
He's
I
about to
mean,
explain everything he has.
yeah, she made me. She did for my birthday. She painted. Are you
Oh,
familiar
yeah.
with RoboCop?
Oh yeah.
All right, so she painted
Dude,
me.
I was born in '81, man.
I'll send you. I'll send
So
you a
I'm,
pic.
I'm an old man.
I'm older.
Well, that's fine.
I
But
think.
of course,
Dirty old men. We're dirty old.
RoboCop was legit.
Dude, it was the first rated R movie my dad ever let me watch. I remember that. And I remember it was me and my two god brothers were visiting, and my dad was like, "Okay, you guys can watch RoboCop," and it was fantastic. And so the scene that everybody remembers if you're a little kid is when the dude gets shot in the dick. And so Lita immortalized that scene on a oil painting on a canvas for me, and it was, I mean, arguably the best present I got all year, and it was just so great, man. And I have it on the wall there, and it's cool, and it adds to
Hell
my
yeah.
yeah. I love. It's funny. I actually went today. We went to today. You asked us earlier what we did.
Yeah.
We went to the Strasbourg Emporium.
Oh, dude, I love that place.
Yeah, and we would
Isn't it
check out
great?
we went to my man Cool at Coolsville's Comics. My man Jerry over there. He set aside for me near completion all of the Marvel RoboCop comics that came out, just minus issues 2 and 23. He gave the complete series of RoboCop versus Terminator, the complete 2 out of 3 of the RoboCop 2 by Marvel, a RoboCop Prime Directives, as well as the complete RoboCop 3 series, all by Dark Horse. And yes, nerds, feel me.
That's literally what I told him. Nerd alert.
Yeah, that's legit, dude.
I also got a Lady Death lingerie issue, which is a
Nice.
fantastic. Yes, he told me it was one of the most famous nerd spank rags of all time, and I couldn't help myself but buy it.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus
So, what do you
Christ.
have RoboCop on Laserdisc?
I wish I did, dude. You know, Laserdisc.
That would be sick. There would probably have to be like 14 of them, but I don't know. Can you fit a whole movie on a laser disc?
Oh, yeah,
You could.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
my grandmother had a
couldn't
laser
remember.
disc, like, and they had like Caddyshack and like
Oh,
shit
okay.
like that. And
Sick.
it just looked like a big ass CD. So then
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
saw CDs, I was like,
It's
why
an
they gotta-
album size CD. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
They have to take it
it's
out and be all
comical.
careful.
comical as shit, man.
Some Back to the Future ass shit.
Yeah, we do. You know, Laserdisc is something that I would love to get into, but right now, just the that type, like the technophile stuff is it blew up so much
Yeah,
that everything is
Big
so
time.
expensive.
yeah.
Unless you find it in the wild, at like an estate sale or at a thrift shop that doesn't know what they have, it's expensive as fuck, and they're also huge, dude. I mean, like
Yeah.
they're huge, heavy.
Yep.
The equipment is huge and heavy. There's no such thing, you know. You gotta think it's a machine that needs to be able to play an LP sized CD.
Yeah.
And so I would love to get a Laserdisc. When I was a kid, when I was a teenager, my friend, my friend Marco, his dad had a huge Laserdisc collection, and part of this
Damn.
part of his Laserdisc collection, as well as just his collection of everything in life, was he had Laserdisc porn, and we
What?
Every format.
yeah, he had it in Laserdisc porn.
lost.
Yeah, that's
You don't
wild
remember
as shit.
Laserdisc?
I don't
She-
even know.
You don't know what a Laserdisc is, do you?
Not really.
You want me
It's
to,
just
so a laser disc was it was the grandfather of the CD. It was literally imagine a record size CD. That's essentially what it was.
Oh, okay.
It could either transmit music or it could transmit video. And the most famous of the laser discs is the Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's if you freeze frame it at I think it's like, I forget what frame it is. I used to know it was like 1332. You can look up Jessica Rabbit's skirt and see her. And
Only on the laser disc?
yeah, only on the laser disc could you do that. If you look that up, you can check that out. That is
ASMR.
Yeah.
yeah, that
Little
isn't it great? We had
something.
the little flick of the lighter. We got the pop of the brew.
But also, Laserdisc, it couldn't have survived more than what 3-5 years. I mean, it was so fast. It was like it was dead when it came out, basically, because they were like, "Well, we'll just put it on this, which is way smaller and has the same amount of information."
You know,
It's
very
like
very coincidentally, that was the same fate of the mini disc.
evolution, though.
Yeah, it was the same fate of the mini disc. Dude, mini disc was pretty badass though, because you could record directly on a lot of those.
Yeah.
A lot of those things. Did you
Well-
did you or your family have either of those, a mini disc or a laser disc?
I think he's
No,
looking at the
we had
scene.
mini disc,
Yeah, there it is.
but you could play most mini disc on a regular player,
Yeah.
which was
She
pretty
just
cool.
hanging out.
What was that?
That's funny.
What is it?
Show
It's
show my
Jessica
man
Rabbit.
Oh,
James,
The scene he was
aka
talking about.
Chainsaw.
oh, well, she's got underwear on.
Oh,
Is
I
that
thought
what
you
you're
could see her
talking
too.
about? Yeah, that's cool.
I never seen
For
that.
for an
Still-
for an 8-year-old, underwear is
Yeah, you were like, oh,
Legit.
dude, you guys see that, bro? Bro, did you see that? Pass me the Fritos, man. Oh man.
A guy you need to connect with is Bill Unger. Do you know Bill Unger?
Bill Unger. No.
He's a sound guy. And
All right. Is he related to Felix?
probably
But
not.
Felix Unger was in The Odd Couple, man. That was
Yeah, so he's probably not. Anyway, his basement would blow you away, dude. He's got every figurine, like,
That's what he said.
dude.
Where's the bell?
I mean,
yeah. Where's the bell, dude? The bell is missing.
Bill
We
Unger
had-
has
yeah.
a legit
2025.
Dude,
the first bell
what
of
is the- what is the-
2025.
What is the
So
bell?
the bell
do?
is just an exclamation point on any thing that's said. So if it's funny or poignant, there'll be a ding. I don't know why.
I gotcha.
It's there and it's got balls on it. So
Yeah, I could see those.
yeah.
But anyway, also I've been getting back into cassette tapes.
Yeah,
Dude, tapes are fucking sweet. They
Yes.
are analog, and they sound amazing. I just got this like legit. There's like 1977, 78 cassette player. It's got the old analog needles on it. I mean, dude, it sounds so good. So I'm trying to get tapes. Everybody's got tapes.
Tapes. You know what? Actually, I have some tapes. The most recent tape I bought was a Defending Kane tape. Yeah,
Ooh.
Brandon. A shout out to Brandon Wright.
They come with like a
What?
digital download as well, or is it they just selling
Nah,
slanging tape?
They were just slinging tapes, dude.
That's wild.
Yeah, I think that's like I think cassettes will probably have like a resurgence coming up. The only
They
thing,
should. They sound amazing.
yeah, they sound great. I think the only issue is that finding with a lot of the like Walkman and a lot of the stuff, it's replacing those serpentine belts that they have
Oh, yeah.
on them, and so those things are very.
You can actually, if you go online, I think they're still about like $75. You can still buy cassette players.
Yeah, you can, but the issue is that them being so old, the belts that they have inside of
No,
them.
like new ones.
Oh, you can buy new ones?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you can buy new ones.
Yeah.
But what he's saying is
Oh, the
legit.
old school ones.
Yeah, like the band in there gets wore out,
Well, yeah, like
and
I could.
if you replace that though, which
just
is a
disintegrates.
it's a pretty easy fix.
Well, it depends on
And,
how it depends on how mechanically inclined you are. Because I
True.
am not, and I did it one time, and I thought I
See,
was
you did it one
God
time.
afterwards.
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh my God, you see that?
godlike.
Look what I did.
I did it once."
I could see how you would want one of the more old school ones because they probably had better technology than the ones that they're like selling.
Well, it was all about the magnets and stuff that
Yeah.
they used, and like the components now are just so cheap.
Yeah,
you know?
it probably degrades.
Shit
that
was heavy
tape.
duty.
They
back
just
then.
don't make them like they used to, you know. God damn it!
Kinda
I want
true.
to. I
These
want.
Chinese coming in and making all this shit.
I want the
kinda.
Japanese Walkman.
Exactly, man. I want
Or you have to pay like a lot of money to get quality shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
I wonder what the most badass cassette player like Walkman
Of all time.
Yeah, like
Man.
was it like a Walkman or was that just like what everybody called it because it came like
That
it
was
came like
Sony.
Kleenex?
That was a Sony like coined
yeah,
thing.
like
Walkman.
so
I guess.
their entire brand like, but that's how what the most people are like. I got a Walkman, no
Yeah.
matter what brand it was.
Yeah.
But of that device, I wonder which one was like the best for like fidelity. Was there some like brand that we couldn't
right.
even like? Our parents were like, don't tell them about that shit.
Probably
Yeah, like what it.
I
Man,
don't
I'm
even
sure there
know.
was, dude. There was like
Yamaha maybe.
Yamaha.
Yamaha had some good shit.
Yamaha. The Yamaha makes. Is it Yamaha or is it who? It's Hitachi. Hitachi. That motherfucker. They make vibrators and bulldozers. It's like so Yamaha. They make pianos and motorcycles.
Yeah, whatever you need, man.
Yeah, dude.
Good
Fuck it.
lord.
Mm-hmm. So, man, speaking of, you have a nickname.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chainsaw. Can you talk about that or no?
Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, everybody would love to hear some kind of story how I like chainsawed a family in half and like, you know.
I wouldn't even want to hear that. I want to hear
well,
like
you know, something exciting.
I chainsawed down a wall to save a
Something.
family from a burning building.
Okay. Something. Well, anyway, so the story is, and it's pretty weak actually. Not really, but we went to Germany and played like some string band stuff over there, and we were at the airport, and it sounded like they said something in German, but it sounded like they said Banjo Man and Chainsaw, and so we were all like, "What?" It sounded, you know, whatever they said in German sounded like Banjo Man and Chainsaw.
Banjo Man and Chainsaw.
My buddy Derek, from the Plate Scrapers, he plays banjo. So we started calling him Banjo Man. They just started calling me Chainsaw,
Nice.
and it stuck. And that's pretty much how it started. They
That's
called me
pretty
Chainsaw that whole trip. But
That's fucking awesome, dude.
yeah, so it's not like really that epic, but
That's not that epic. That's pretty fucking epic, dude. I mean, you were in Germany doing some stuff. Like you have people
Yeah.
saying your name in German. You know, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, that's a lot cooler. A lot of people just give themselves nicknames.
you cannot give yourself a nickname. That's law. It's illegal.
I agree.
It should be illegal to give yourself a nickname because you have to kind of earn a nickname. You know what I mean? You have to kind of, you know.
Dude, we had this nerdy kid in high school. I remember one time we just met him. He was a goth kid. And we were like, me and my buddy were like, all right, we'll be diplomatic and be nice. We're going to say hi to this kid. We're like, hey, man, what's up? What's your name? He's like, they call me Epidemic.
Whoa.
And I was like, who calls you Epidemic? And he was like, me. And then we were just like, we're never going to call you Epidemic.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
I did not sell. Did not sell. Now, Chainsaw for you is great, man. You got this, like, you got the lumberjack beard. I mean, you're a big motherfucker, dude. I mean, I'm saying, like, Chainsaw works for you, man. That's a good one.
It stuck, you know.
It's
really
a great
did
one,
stick.
man. I mean, plus you could be like,
good.
Ladies, you ready to get sawed down?
Oh my.
Yeah. All right.
Hey man, I don't know that. If my nickname was Chainsaw, my nickname was Buttworthy. So like I
What?
couldn't. Yeah, my nickname was my nickname
you
was
for
Buttworthy.
real?
Yeah, that was my nickname in high school and
Oh
in
my God.
college, and then what Buttworthy. But it was like, but you could interject depending on certain things. There were certain contributing factors that could alter that name. You know, I could turn into Bentworthy when I got too drunk. You could, you know,
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, there was, you know, I mean, there's other ones.
Spent
But,
worthy when you were broke.
yeah, well, yeah, which
Broke
was a lot of
worthy.
yeah. That's the current situation.
That's everybody, dude. Believe me.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that, you know, every day that I get like older and stay, you know, broke is that I keep coming up with philosophies of how to justify it. You know, and I just think that like we all
Justify being broke.
Yeah, I think that we just like but the thing is like, look, I could go into the city and make more money, right? I could go work at a restaurant downtown and make
Sure.
a lot more money, but I'd have to move closer in order for it to be practical. I'd have to, you know,
No, you wouldn't.
yes and
You're in
no.
striking distance.
Man, dude, let me tell you what I won't do at the age I'm at is after work, I'm not commuting more than 15 minutes. I'm done with that shit. Like,
I got you.
that is fucking, dude. I used to ride the metro an hour and a half each way to work, and when I worked in Reston and went to DC.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it used to be
Yeah.
brutal. I've done enough. I have gotten my stripes and them some in the commuter world, so I don't give a fuck. But it would take me. But I'd have to move to the city. And then I'd have to concede living in this cool ass town, having these. No, sir.
Wait.
I know he's
Speaking of interruptions, though, would y'all hate me if I went to the bathroom?
Oh no, you can do that.
Okay.
Boo, boo,
I-
hiss. You're
like, I
disowned.
literally have to.
Go pee,
I have
dude.
to
Yeah,
go.
dude, you
Or
don't have to
poop.
ask.
Go poop
Yeah,
if you got
where
to.
is it though?
It's straight in the back, all the way in the back.
Just follow your nose. It always knows. Back to the back. Mention my name, you'll get a good seat. That's a Mike Kenworthy, my dad original. Yeah.
Dude, you got
Damn,
ninja.
God
he
damn,
got
you know,
ninja fingers.
Ninja fingers.
He's a
Jesus.
superhero.
He was like, yo, I just wanted. He's like, I just need to ascertain a little more dominance real quick.
Oh.
He's gonna start stretching and doing the splits like Jean-Claude Van Damme in between
I
the couches.
wish.
and shit.
I wish. Dude, for real, legit, the other day, I was making chili ahead of the storm, you know, because it's coming in.
Yeah.
I picked up an onion up out of the drawer and threw my back out, dude. I'm not fucking with you.
A solid,
I
solitary onion.
I thought this story was going into you doing the splits while making chili.
Yeah, shit. No, it's lame, bro. It's me picking up an onion and throwing my back out. Oh, dude,
man.
I'm like, it's been hurting. Like it.
Yeah, dude, the strangest
Ugh.
shit will do fuck up your back. Like I luckily don't I have back pain, but I don't really I've never had lower back issues.
Yeah.
I remember my dad was reattaching the port from the back of the dryer to the outside of the house, like the lint trap,
Sure.
hot air, and he jumped off the dryer and he was like, ah, and then from then on he was like, my
Done.
back always hurt.
Done.
So,
Yeah. It comes and goes.
yeah.
Back pain, but there was only one other time that I threw it out really bad, and then this one, it's only on the right side, but it's not quite equal to what it did before, but it still hurts, and it sucks when you have back pain.
Oh yeah.
It's wild when you get old. That shit happens, man. You'll
Ugh.
sneeze and be like,
Dude.
pinch a nerve in your neck, like.
My sister the other day coughed and fractured her rib.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, we were just texting about it last night. Like, what the fuck?
Jordan. I know. When I was younger, I had a plate put in my neck because I had bulging discs and shit, and that was cool. But now they have they can inject.
That was cool.
Well, it's cool
Stem
because
cells.
it was I couldn't feel my fingers. I got put in an arm bar, and then my fingers felt like electricity shot through.
Oh yeah,
And then it
pinched a nerve. or
yeah,
something.
it bulged the disc. L5 through L6 were all bulging.
Fuck.
So they took out
Bulging.
like a chunk, and then put a cadaver disc and a big titanium plate and a bunch of screws across of it, and
Damn.
yeah.
You still have that shit in there?
Oh yeah.
What?
And so it was. I went to a sports medicine doctor because I was like doing jujitsu and like doing matches and like,
Talking about RoboCop.
and I
Motherfucker.
just decided like they were like my initial doctor was like, no, you're never gonna do that again. We're gonna do this. I was like, oh hell no. So then I got a referral to a sports medicine doctor, and it was the dude that does like the neck surgeries for NFL players at the time.
Oh shit.
So he was like,
Legit.
I was like, I want to still do jujitsu, and he was like, oh, you'll linebackers get this surgery, and I was like, oh shit, I'm good. Like, so yeah, it would like now you can just get stem cells injected into your disc, and it'll like heal all the bulbs.
Oh yeah.
So like that's. If
That's pretty sweet.
any other shit goes wrong, I'm like, yeah, stem cells. Just inject
Dude,
them
if
bitches
I
in
win,
it.
if I win the lottery right now, like, I would say
First
this,
thing.
No, that'd be the second thing. The first thing I would do would go buy a whole new set of underwear. All right, I would burn all my old shit and just get a new pair of underwear and wife beaters and socks. It's not like my shit's like all raggedy, but I feel like that's like the
immediate.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to get like, I'm trying to get on that level of just like you wear it like once and then throw it away. I forget what rapper was talking about that. They're like,
Dude,
I wear a pair of socks a day and like I
you
throw
know who
them out.
used to like? He might still do this.
Did he?
No, Brian Morton. That motherfucker used to buy socks he would throw them away. They were single use to him. It was the most ridiculous shit I ever saw. He did it all the way through high
I
school.
don't know, man. He's pretty gnarly, dude. So, shout out B War. What's up, dog?
I'm gonna tell you what's gnarly is whoever didn't flush last time when they went to the bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the dog.
Yeah, we just gonna
Dun,
sit here and
dun,
blame the dog.
dun.
Yeah, man. That's
I don't wear
That
underwear.
bill.
I haven't worn underwear since I was probably like 17.
That explains a lot, man.
Well,
mean,
I
a
just
lot.
don't understand what the point of them is, honestly. Like, yeah,
I have
it's
a
a lot
psychological-
more laundry. It's like a lot more hassle. Like, I wore boxers one time and I was like, these suck. I don't know. It's all bunched up in there.
What if somebody comes and pants you?
That's gonna be
I
on
don't
them.
care.
This guy doesn't care.
Let's
They
roll.
don't. Yeah, chainsaw. It's
I
a
don't
double
care.
entendre.
It is what it is. Like, you ain't never seen one before.
I thought you were gonna say you played like the chainsaw, like that band Jackal.
Oh,
and there were some hidden tracks by Low Water that we didn't know about. That where you're
Dude,
like,
that's a
wow,
good
wow,
idea.
wow, wow.
That's a good idea, actually. Not a bad deal. Uh-oh, it's giving you another little fit there, huh, bud?
Chris is too strong for that. Mm.
Right.
Get situated. You're good.
Yeah, man.
Get
So-
situated.
So what's like? So you guys, you don't have the big tour bus anymore. You said, right?
Yeah, we got a new set of wheels just recently.
Yeah. Tell me about
It's
it.
like I think it's like a dually. It's like a E350
Okay.
7 is it 7.5 or 7.1 liter?
Wow.
Oh, dude, so many liters.
That's like the A team, dude.
yeah. So we're gonna be
Oh,
rolling.
da, da,
We're gonna be
da,
rolling
da, da,
down
da.
in that thing.
Yes, dude.
Please don't break down. Whatever happens, please don't break down. Good God.
I won't,
It's
man.
the maiden voyage with the new bus. Fuck.
So is it like you
You're
guys?
not
Is it
pleased.
so you guys are? And so who does the most of the driving, or do you guys do rotation?
Logan does do most of the driving. It's usually, but when we had the bus, it was only me and him. Nobody else drove it because they're all a bunch of weaklings in my opinion. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So he does do most of the driving, but we all take our turns. We went down to Austin, and Riley drove through Dallas traffic in the pouring down rain early in the morning. I mean, that was like amazing. Like, if I was driving that, I would have freaked out, dude. Like, it was horrible conditions. But we all take our turns.
All right.
Yeah,
What's the
But-
farthest you guys have driven on tour?
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, we did
How
some
ma-
stuff. We went to like Nashville and did a couple dates on the way down to Austin, and then we played like a showcase down there.
All right.
And for Atomic, and that's our booking agent. And man, it was Austin's cool as shit down there.
Yeah. And how long did it take to get there?
26 hours. Yeah. It's 26-hour drive, dude.
Man, how many days did that take? Did you
Straight
just
through.
Straight. Oh,
Yeah. Well, on the way
dude.
down, we had spots, but coming back, we just fucking did it.
God, dude, when I was 19, I went
Nobody fucking even talked about it. It was just like,
yeah,
Get
you're
me the
just
fuck outta
traumatized, dude.
here.
Yeah, man. I did that one time in college. I was 19. It was with my buddy Jimmy Aducci, and he was like, he kept bullshitting. We were supposed to leave like on a Wednesday, and he like didn't want to leave, so he just kept being like, "Oh man, something come up, blah blah blah." So finally, by Friday night, I just showed up at his house with my shit, and I was like, "Yo, we're going on this cross country trip, man. I'm already 3 days missing out on like whatever." So he's like, "So instead of us stopping." I was like, we have to make he was like, all right, instead of us stopping, I'll just drive the whole time. And I'm like, what, dude? I was like, no, you gotta we gotta break it up. And he's like, no, dude, I'm gonna drive this whole thing. And I was like, all right, well, I'll try to stay up with you. And if you know me, it's hard for me to stay awake in a car, man. And so we ended up buying a bunch of Stacker 2s.
oh yeah.
Ooh.
Was that when they were good?
Yes.
With a
when they were
Fedra?
good, when they
Yeah.
were good, it was
They had
like
speed.
yes, when it was
basically
like
speed.
essentially meth on in like yes, we were popping those things, and we made it. It was a 27-hour straight haul from here to Boulder, from DC to Boulder,
Boom.
and that was. I remember like we being in Kansas, and it was just like you're like 3/4 of the way through Kansas. I was like, how much time do we have left of this? Because if you were there, it's like farmhouse, cornfields,
Flat.
and it goes on for hours like that, and hours, and then you're like, oh, you've been in it for like 8 hours, and they're like, how much time left? And they're like 4 hours. You're like, jeez, So, yeah, but like I think that you guys have, but that was like me and him. I think you guys have like a pretty interesting group of personalities. Do you guys all travel in the same van, or do you guys break it up into?
Yeah, we and as much as possible, Yeah, so everybody's got their own personalities and shit. I mean, it's a trip, dude.
Yeah,
God
dude.
damn. But in the old van, like you couldn't even hear, like because it was so loud in that thing. Like if you were sitting up front, you definitely couldn't hear the people in the back. Back couldn't hear the front. So the mid people kind of like sort of got like part of the conversation from everybody, but so the people in the front were kind of in their own realm. Whatever. We all have a good time though.
Man, I'd be sleeving my ass off in that motherfucker, dude. It's
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah. Do you guys do pull pranks on each other? Is there any pranks? Is
pranks?
there any pranking that goes
I
on?
don't think we've done any pranks.
No pranks.
I don't think
There's no
so.
hijinks. Do you guys have any games y'all play, or do you guys have
we
any
need
like?
to get some. We need to get some hijinks.
Do you guys like video record your? Do you guys like record while you guys are driving and shit?
No. Should we do that?
Vlog that shit. Come on,
We should be
don't you,
vlog.
man, don't you do media, dog?
Yeah, well, yeah, I do. And that's why I don't want to do it. Yeah.
Well, I feel you, but at the same
But
time,
no, we've kind of started our own little podcast deal, and we're gonna do some stuff on the road,
all right.
a little bit here and there. So yeah, we'll try to
That's what's up.
to do some stuff.
Yeah, you guys should like do some I don't know, just like video segments, like where you stop off to eat, shit like that might be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just asking so I can live vicariously through your.
He's just going to give you a
Yeah.
list of places to stop.
Yeah,
Like, there's a
yeah.
Fuddruckers in Cincinnati.
Oh, Fuddruckers! Man, it's been forever since I've been there.
There's one in Herndon, I think. Isn't
Really?
there?
I thought they
say-
like
Nah,
died
it's
out. I thought they
gone.
died out.
Maybe the one in Fairfax is the one I'm thinking of. There's probably
I mean,
still one left.
Google that thing, man. See, there's more than one left. There's several left. Fuddruckers. It still exists in the hearts, and
Dude, we're right beside Spelunkers, man.
you
That
know what?
place is so good.
You know what? I was thinking about. I'm picking up some, but I slacked. Maybe I should. Can I order it through DoorDash? I wonder.
There's
I
actually
doubt
one
it.
in
Well,
Ashburn.
maybe. Really?
Yep, Ashburn is the only one I'm seeing.
Ashburn. Wow, I did not know that. Man, that's wild. I remember, man, going there. You could eat like the quarter pound, the half, or the like third pound burger, and being like 12 years old and be like, I'm gonna take the third pound burger,
And then put 4 pounds of toppings on it.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
the malt. You have to get the malt milkshakes. The malted milkshakes were
Yeah.
amazing there.
The chocolate
Legit.
malt.
Yeah, legit.
It was cool, man. It was all like white and it had the cases, so and all the vegetables on display and all that shit. That was cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm just getting all nostalgic.
Yeah.
I also like it. Like I liked its portrayal in the You Seen Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns from Fuddruckers to buttfuckers over the course of the degradation of society.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the indicator, the barometer, the Fuddruckers barometer. So.
We need to do these
George-
chips.
Oh,
yeah.
snap! Speaking of Fuddruckers,
Well, hey,
and
I was gonna
snacks,
ask you. You say you do DJ stuff in
Yeah.
Va Beach.
Yes.
Cool. What kind of stuff you got going on down there?
Honestly, on Sunday I actually am DJing an event at this place called iFly. My mom works there.
Oh yeah.
It's an indoor skydiving place.
is your mom watching right now? I sent her
don't
a
know.
link.
Maybe.
Misty, are you out there? What's up, dog?
Yeah, they have been open for 10 years, so this would be their 10-year anniversary party.
Nice.
So I'll be doing that. But I just really kind of do specific events that people invite me to, and that people, DM me about or
Yeah.
ask me, if they have my number or whatnot. I need to market myself a little bit more, but I'm also just busy doing a lot of things. So
Being alive.
yes, it's a lot. So I do need to get back on my promotion, just promoting myself and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
What's the one club down there? Elevation.
Elevation.
Elevation 27.
Yeah.
That place is really cool, man.
Yeah, I was there on New Year's Eve. Actually,
Nice.
I think was I?
It was that good of a New Year's Eve, huh?
No,
I didn't do
just-
shit on New Year's Eve. Just fucking chill
know,
at the
no, I
house.
wasn't.
I
So
was
good.
camping.
So
You-
good.
Do you know what I miss, you know what I miss, James?
What?
Was when you all played at the Monument
Oh,
for New
that
Year's
was
Eve.
legit,
That
man.
was so awesome, man. Then you played Midnight in Virginia, I think, and it was
Yeah.
all romantic as shit in that motherfucker.
That was a
It
really great show.
Whose phone is ringing?
I know. I never have my ringer on.
It's my fucking phone.
It's George.
Who the fuck phone is that?
Oh
It's
man!
mine.
So you got to tell James. You got to tell. Well, all right. Do you want to do snacks? Or you want to talk about your DJ stuff?
Well, I guess we're talking about it, but I just.
All right, get it. Why don't you cue it up? Why don't you cue DJ? Why don't you cue up the snacks?
Well, the snacks are queued up.
All right, you snack. You got the snacks queued up. All right, but real quick. So she's been DJing since you were 16, right?
Yeah, 15.
Nice.
15 or 16. So she
Yeah.
got a few years under her belt.
Good.
I went to a music school and literally learned how to
Oh.
DJ with the DJ class.
DJ class.
Yeah.
Who taught the DJ class?
DJ Jules Gatz.
Dude.
Shout out to him.
Mhm.
I don't even know who that is, but you said
He's
it so
cool.
quickly that he must be legit.
He's cool.
You used to DJ with roller rink, right?
Huh?
You DJ'd at a roller rink, right?
Yeah, roller skating rink. Yeah.
Yep. With regularity, right? Somewhat.
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Shout out Shaggy.
Shout out Shaggy. Yes, Shaggy. Well, it wasn't
757.
him, the one we're
If
thinking
you're from
about.
757, you know who Shaggy is. Z104.
Oh,
Z104
nice.
Shaggy. You can say it. Look at the camera and say it. That way, if he's watching by any chance, maybe he wants give us a plug. Helltown Radio. We love you, Shaggy. Z104. We push you.
Yeah.
If you guys need late night team, that's us. So that's awesome. And you do the DJ thing, and now you also do modeling, correct?
Yep, modeling. I'm about to, I just kind of now do it creatively, here and there. But like I said, I'm just busy, so
You did some runway shows though.
yeah, I have before.
Yeah.
But
Sounds
now
stressful.
I'm just getting, they can be. I mean, I don't know. They're just not up to my speed when it comes to
Sure.
the local shows. But I mean, I haven't really had any local shows that I've been wanting to walk, recently anyway. So I just been keeping it cool. I haven't been doing many shoots lately, but when there's a opportunity that presents itself, I'll take it. And,
Oh yeah.
I like to get creative most of the time. Creative direct my shoots. I'm the one, styling and all that. Just
Hell
having
yeah.
fun with it now.
Yeah.
You have your internship too.
Yep.
Tell us about
Interning.
that.
I intern at the Garage VB. Shout out Tessa. Shout out the Garage. It's an event space. It's literally a garage. It's super
Tight.
cool. It's pretty big, and she has a lot of art galleries there.
What street's that on?
What street is that on? It's on Mediterranean Avenue.
Off the beach,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, not right on the beach, but yeah down the street.
Nice.
On Mediterranean Avenue in the Vibe District, where we got it's close to 17th Street and whatnot.
Tight.
Put the microphone close to you.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
just keeping
Virginia.
myself
I mean,
busy.
there's a lot of opportunity down there.
Yep.
I would love for our band to play down there at some point. You know, I don't.
Yeah, we
You
have
guys
a whole
haven't
bunch.
played.
I don't know
You guys
what-
don't play down at Virginia Beach?
No, we haven't. We haven't played down
Jordan,
We
there.
have a whole bunch of venues.
hook them up.
and-
Yeah, I know. I mean, lots of good stuff going on down there. So
Yeah. We always have like
Yeah.
festivals, events,
yeah,
live music.
We'll get down there.
Especially when
Just a
it's
matter of
warm
time.
weather. The
Oh, I know.
oceanfront itself.
yeah, it's so much fun.
Norfolk too.
Yeah,
All of that.
yeah. My cousins live down there. He ran like beach fries for a long time. That was like, he made just fries out on the boardwalk and shit. He made a
Man.
bunch of money, and I
believe
don't ever
it.
know what happened with
I
that.
believe
Like, yeah, fresh cut fries, malt vinegar, and all that stuff.
That's where it's at, man.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
That's how I drown. When I get French fries this day, I drown them in vinegar.
Yeah, I like vinegar on my fries.
We went to
Yeah.
Roy Rogers the other. Have you been to Roy Rogers lately,
no,
dude?
I haven't. But
They had the one here in
tell
Riverton.
me about it.
They have great roast beef there.
Yeah,
It's not
Yeah.
like the Arby's roast beef. The Arby's roast beef is a little sus.
it's
But
totally sus.
It looks like it's like apparently my friends that work there have told me that it is not advertised as roast beef. It should be advertised as like loaf.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. It's
so-
total bullshit.
yeah, that's
But you're telling me Roy Rogers is like legit?
it was legit. They use actual roast beef. They do it all nicely. The team that works there, they were working together. They were
I mean, you know your shit.
I'd say it's a good roast beef sandwich.
Okay.
Now it
Studying.
ain't
yeah,
no.
I mean,
Do you remember the no concessions? The no concessions at the monument, the roast beef that we did there. The smoked
no,
roast
I
beef.
never ate because we were always
man.
drinking and acting like an idiot. But
Well, you know what? Listen, I was involved with a lot of that idiocy.
I know you
And
were.
So there was a.
But I do know that you know your shit on food. So if you're telling me that Roy Rogers roast beef sandwich is legit, I'm gonna.
It's for a fast food sandwich. Okay, I want to put that out there on that
Okay.
note. I want to say that it's
now
not
he's
like-
backpedaling.
I'm not backpedaling.
Okay.
All right, well.
I am. I am.
No, I'll definitely check it out.
Let me see.
Right.
What are you looking up?
Is it open after
I'm
this?
doing a thing. I'm doing this thing that I do.
You're looking up pizza?
Yeah, I'm looking at. Man,
Oh, I just fucking blow everything.
you did.
Damn
It
it.
is. You blow.
We
You.
better talk about food.
Yeah, it's part of the show.
Oh,
I'm
for real?
hungry.
Wait a minute. You have chips.
Oh,
What's up?
Yeah, we're
Forgot
gonna
about that.
we're diving the.
We're
yeah. So
we're
we
doing
have
a
the
taste test here.
like exotic chips.
From Brazil.
I have no clue. My stepmom just was like, "Here,
Try
them."
these.
Yeah. So they're just interesting. They're not from
Here.
America. Yeah.
All right,
So
let's crack the bag.
I guess we're just gonna go
ASMR.
for the first one.
Yeah, get ASMR.
Oh, you're showing us the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Don't. Yeah, should we? I thought you were gonna blind taste test this.
Okay. Well.
Or we just get. Let's just. Why don't you
Well,
just announce
I
what
just
you
saw
think?
that it was Doritos. I haven't I can't
Yeah,
read
you
any of
can't
the other
tell what
writing.
it is.
Well, honestly, if they're from somewhere else, the biggest difference is probably the ingredient list.
Yeah, it's shorter.
Yeah, way shorter.
More natural.
It's like
Yeah,
Ew, it
America.
stinks.
Does
What does it smell like?
For real?
What does it smell
Smells
like?
the flavor.
Does it smell like badussy? Does it smell like crabussy up on that thing?
Yo.
Are they
So
nasty?
this-
Is this like some bullshit?
That stinks.
All right, don't look at the bag.
I ain't looking at the bag. Are we gonna all do it at like 3, 2, 1, Chip?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
No, she's going in. She
Oh,
did it.
It does stink.
So this is shrimp in
Oh, for real?
cool,
Shrimp?
this is shrimp in Cool Ranch flavor.
If you smell the bag, it smells like shrimp.
Yeah,
This is
I got the
in Cool
shrimp.
Ranch.
Yeah, it's good. I'll fuck with these.
Shrimpy cool rank.
Yeah.
It
God
actually
damn.
smells like it
Look
would
how little
have
the
more
font
flavor,
is.
in my opinion.
That's the smallest font I've ever seen on a bag. Like, how do how do they even print that? It's so fucking small. Look at that, dude. Look how small. You can't
In
read
America,
that.
we
I know,
do it
that's the
big.
point. It has less ingredients, but it's like
Look how
nuclear
small that
waste.
Oh,
You can't
God.
read that.
Well, with my new and improved eyeballs at 20/20 vision, I can read that. But
Would you just get some contacts or some shit?
no, I got LASIK last year, so I like to brag about it whenever I can because I really could not see before that.
Damn.
All right, are we gonna do another one?
Oh yeah.
That's good. I couldn't go through a whole bag of that. Yeah, that is the very strong flavor.
I could go for a whole bag of it.
You could eat a whole bag of that?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, man, no
I can
wonder the
snack,
ladies
bro.
love you.
I can snack.
Yeah, we heard about that. How's you doing?
All right. I'm just gonna pass y'all a chip now, so you can. You don't even know what you're about to eat.
We're gonna guess.
Yeah, this one stinks too.
For real? Is it like snake skin chips?
Yep. All right. Are you passing the chips?
The instant review.
This looks like a potato chip, a more conventional potato chip. I'm sniffing
Whoa.
it. Man, this smells like a Band-Aid.
Tastes like gravy.
Ew.
Burnt gravy.
Yeah.
No, I need another one to
It
determine
is like
what
burnt
this is.
gravy.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's like
I just read the flavor and it kind of tastes like the flavor now that I think about it.
What is
All right, give me one. Give us all one
Wait.
more. Give
Yeah,
us all
don't
one
tell
more.
us yet.
Don't tell us yet, but
yeah.
give
Let's
us
get
another one.
let's get another one because you're still getting that other chip out of there.
There's a porky
It's-
flavor.
Ramen noodle, maybe like is it some ramen?
Is it a
fucking
pork?
noodle
Is it
shit?
like pork belly?
bean soup?
ham and bean
Wrong
soup?
animal.
Huh? Squirrel?
Beef belly?
Chipmunk?
Nope.
Oxtail?
Maybe this is my oxtail.
Barbecue.
It's fucking familiar.
That one, I
but-
could eat a bag of that.
Chitlins?
You can eat a bag of that?
Yeah, I like that one. I
It's
feel like it's like
different.
it's like
You
a
wanna
barbecue.
know?
It's
It's
a barbecue
legit-
type. It's got a barbecue.
It's
flavor to
legit
it.
Do you wanna
different.
know?
Yeah, yeah.
Cock chips?
Roasted cumin lamb skewer.
Ooh, lamb. That's
What'd
what
you
it is.
say? Human.
Lamb.
That's what it is.
Roasted cumin, lamb.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give
Cumin.
me another one of that
Cumin.
thing.
Human.
Cumin.
Thought you said human.
Yes.
The Jerry or Jeffrey Dahmer.
This is the
Animal,
Lamb of
Dahmer.
God.
animal,
I went on a-
animal,
Yeah.
I went on a podcast. They fed me people.
Well, it's interesting because it's a new flavor. Like, I feel like
If you really think about it, it tastes like it.
a lot of shit we have here in America is like, it's pretty single stream flavor wise. It's
These
like,
are
all right, that's familiar. That's familiar. Okay, I get that. But that's like new. That's like different for sure. So
Right now,
that's what
Dad.
makes it good.
I'm gonna show these people
Next
what this
flavor?
thing looks like.
Human skewer.
Ew.
Chris is getting out.
You got one more?
There's, I think, one or two more bags. I can't open this one.
Chris, you're digging? You're digging that?
Yeah.
You're digging that chip?
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Have you had the Lay's lime flavor?
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
horrible.
Good.
You like that?
I
I
like
fucking
lime.
Man, I don't know how.
thought
I'm
it
gonna
was
go
All
to-
right,
horrible.
next chip, y'all.
I don't know how many eat normal chips now after
Next
this.
chip. Ooh.
Mm.
I got a beefy chip this time. This
Yeah, that's a
this
nice
a heftier chip. This is
Oh, it's a-
it's a
It's ridged.
yeah.
It's
Pretty
ruffled.
yeah. It's sort of
These are.
See, that's a way more familiar taste. That's like a sour cream and onion. Maybe a ranch, like a Hidden Valley.
I don't know.
That was a very light flavor.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, it
even-
is light flavor.
That was not. I need to see.
I
well,
can't even read what this flavor is.
Here, give us another one on this one because this
Yeah.
is.
Hold on.
Let's go too.
Oh, it just shows a fried chicken wing. So.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
that's why they're so delicious.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, I was about to say, man. That's,
I was feeling some ranch on that. It's a pretty bag. Look how
Chicken
pretty that
wings.
bag is.
Anybody?
Chicken, chicken wing.
you don't want no wang? Here
Oh,
you
there's
go.
one more.
We got. we
This
got
is
another
fan-
one.
yeah, this is like I think this is like Korean.
See, that's a
fri-
familiar flavor though, right? Like
Korean
that's a
fried
more
chicken. Yeah.
like the double fried chicken,
right. That's a thing.
like banchan.
Mm. Good call. That is a good call. This is very bonchani.
Banchan.
Man,
Oh,
Ah,
now
fuck.
I want to banchan. God damn it!
Yeah.
Next.
What is a banchan?
Last chip, y'all.
It's
What is a chanban?
Bonchon is is a
Bonchon is buzzing.
it's like a Korean fried chicken place, but they make other stuff too. But like they have like just regular, and then they have this hot garlic sauce, and that shit
Oh, the
is
hot
so-
garlic.
oh.
And they do flavor of the month now. It's great.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're up in Northern Virginia. They're worldwide, but
That chip is straight up Vienna sausage. 100% Vienna sausage.
Hot dog.
Dude, yeah. It's like hot dog Vienna sausage.
yeah, is this hot dog flavored?
What?
Glizzy. It's glizzy.
It's
Yeah.
Ribs.
Ribs.
There's
Yeah, it's a lot like a McRib.
yeah. If
Yeah.
I
It has
got,
a McRib. It has a McRibby flavor to
It's
it.
a McVienna
Ew.
sausage. I'm
if
telling
I
you,
got a
potted
rib that
meat.
tasted like that, I'd send it back though.
For real, that is potted meat
All right,
flavored.
listen. Pass me the shrimp. Let me see the shrimp Cool Ranch
Actually,
again.
the shrimp are pretty good.
The shrimp Cool Ranch are good. I
I
want
mean, the
to
bag smells like
I want
a-
to do a review of each one real quick.
The bag smells like a fart, but
It's straight
That's
up.
what
It
I'm
smells
saying.
like it smells like somebody had run a marathon.
3 times.
I'm gonna have to take a look
But-
for sure.
The flavor, it's like Cool Ranch, but a little bit with like Cool Ranch of the sea. Yeah, you get a little bit of that fishiness, and then it's also a little bit more moist.
Everybody loves
Moist.
Moister than an oyster is how this is got me. Chainsaw is ejected to the bathroom.
Moist.
George has
milk,
gone to tame the beast.
potato.
It's just me one-on-one with my kid here on the Helltown radio program.
Eating foreign chips.
Eating foreign chips. These are not to mention these are like
Riding foreign whips.
oh, eating foreign chips. We are
I don't know where that came from. That was just one time thing. Promise you that. But like, come on now, that would have been kind of fire.
What was your favorite chip?
These roasted cumin lamb skewers for sure.
Which one did you hate the most?
Probably those barbecue, the rib ones.
Yeah, the rib ones.
Y'all started making it sound like, and like made it felt like it was tasting like farts and wet hot dogs. Vienna sausages creep me out, so I can't do that.
That is I never thought about that till now, but that is a fair characterization of a Vienna sausage, a wet hot dog.
Ew.
the slippery shaboing boing.
Whenever I see Vienna
Grody.
sausage, I'm just gonna see
The glazed
wet hot
glizzy.
dog on
That's no, you can't even consider that a glizzy. It's a little that thing.
They
is,
mushy.
they're tiny too. Like, why are they so small? I don't like that. Tiny and wet and canned and yeah.
Don't be such a size queen.
I'm gonna be whenever I want to be.
You know what my favorite one was? You ain't
We
gotta
gotta save
ask.
some for Kelly.
He did not leave any of those chicken wings for Kelly.
Go ahead. You can finish that one off, George. I know which one you like. I like those lamb ones. To be honest, the kebab ones were my favorite. I think if you had to ask me a favorite out of all of them, it'd be the kebab, the one you're eating right now, right?
Like if I would have
It
got
has that like interesting lamminess to it, the muttony flavor. Will you pass me that mutton flavor?
if I were to get this bag of Doritos,
It's moist
though,
mutton.
Ew, don't call it button.
if I were to get this bag of Doritos, I would have definitely not noticed it and ate them and been like, there was something weird about that bag. Wonder if it was stale. Because
No,
it
that
tasted
shit
enough
smell
like
like
Cool Ranch.
But
Yeah.
dissy.
Yeah, the windows would have to be down on the car.
Are y'all geeking in here?
We are, dude.
I heard some legit laugh.
Well,
Because he started saying the word mutton. I don't like that word.
Oh, is that like a lamb or something?
Yeah, like the flavor of lamb or something.
Yeah.
I don't. Don't say that word mutton. Ew.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Ew.
10.
You might.
Mm.
Am I only one drinking these beer?
Yeah.
Yep, you're an American hero.
Damn.
Beer is nasty.
What do you like to drink? Liquor?
Coconut water.
Oh, you don't drink at all? No alcohol?
No, I do drink. I'm doing
Yeah.
dry January.
Oh, I got you.
That's how hard she drinks. She's 21.
Oh my
she's 22
gosh.
and doing dry
No,
January.
no,
It took me to 44 to get this type of
Exactly.
regret.
Please,
Yeah.
I just care about my health, and I don't care to like. I
Good
don't
for
care
you.
about drinking
Good for
anyway.
you.
So why not? Don't make it seem like it's something. No,
Yeah.
no. However, when I do drink, I like sometimes tequila, but sometimes vodka.
Nice.
Like
She
I've
likes
been
Four
into,
Locos.
Dude,
Ew.
I was actually
No.
gonna. I was actually gonna text
Honestly,
you.
I've had.
Yeah, what
no,
has
I've had
happened?
there's something. No.
Do you have a Four Loco story?
Yeah, but I don't remember it.
So what do you do?
Yeah.
Typical.
What do your friends say you do?
Yeah.
What are the
I just
allegations?
think it just made me sick, and like it just. I don't really do nothing crazy when I'm drunk, but it just made me really sick, and I was just drunk as fuck.
Everybody has
Yeah.
one horrible alcohol story where like you didn't do anything bad, you just got fucking hyper sick and you just hate that alcohol. Like I don't like dark vanilla rum because one time I fucking drank.
Oh,
like,
that sounds horrible just off the break.
Oh, it had the most alcohol in it in my price range at the time. That was like rum, so I was like, I'll buy this, and I drank that shit. And I was fucking sitting at a bar. I actually like drove home, which I shouldn't have. And I fucking like woke up. Well, I didn't wake up. I was going to sleep or puking when my dad was getting up to go to his construction job the next morning.
Nice.
And I remember him just walking in and looking at me like, this little bitch. Look at you. And yeah, like I couldn't drink anything, even with like fucking vanilla extract in it for like fucking years. I was like, this fucking
Turned you green.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. But I'll drink like Four Horsemen all day. But fucking
There you go.
yeah, like. Straight whiskey, but fucking vanilla rum, fuck all that. Even coconut rum, I'm like, too close. No Parrots Bay for me.
Parrot Bay.
Oh, are you going back to the dust? You getting that? You getting that shrimp bussy?
Back to the
It's pretty
dust.
good.
That prawn bussy?
They're all a little bit whack.
Cool Ranch bussy?
Yeah, I think they couldn't bring these things to market in America. I don't think any of them would like pass a test market.
I'm telling you, that's kebab.
That one will be the closest because like there is like kebab places over here. Like I don't think there's a lot of prawn eating people. Like if you put shrimp like that on a bag.
You mean they're not no prawn eating people?
What I'm saying
prawn
is
eating people almost put Red Lobster out of business, bruh.
Well, I'm saying,
No,
I was one of them.
If this shit was fried, you'd have a
Yeah.
seller, but because you can see their little eyes, Americans ain't gonna buy that.
Yeah,
you can't put a picture of the animal you're eating on the outside of it
basically.
unless it's cooked in the fashion it's served here.
You're 100%
Because we're
right.
weirdos.
You're 100%
Chain-
right.
If not, I'm gonna fucking put a cow on the side of a fucking bag of chips.
Yeah, nobody will eat it.
Chainsaw, have you ever done the endless shrimp at Red Lobster?
No, but I would.
Dude,
I would.
I don't
but
think
here's
they're
the
doing
thing.
it
No,
anymore. Yeah, they
they
can't
lost
do it.
$11 million.
They
That
went
is
bankrupt.
a fact. $11 million
Well,
on
Sunshine.
the all-you-can-eat shrimp. Like, were they thinking like people aren't going to eat it?
Well,
like-
the thing was, people would go. People like me and my friends would show up, right? And we did this.
It's
We
just fucking pounds, dude. I can eat pounds of peel and eat shrimp. Is
One-
it peel and eat?
well, no, they're straight up
Any.
like they're straight.
Wow.
They're straight up
You
ready. They're ready to rock.
Well, no, I want it.
You can get different types. You can get different types. You can get
Scampi.
you can get scampi. You can get on you can get it on a skewer. You can get it like rookie
But could
moves
you
to
get it
get the
steamed?
Alfredo. Yeah, they usually grill it for you. But they have it's anyway. You really it's fantastic. I think remember when we went when you were younger. That used to be a thing. And so
Yeah,
Kelly,
that was like the last time I went to Red Lobster.
Kelly, my beautiful adoring wife Kelly, she loves feeding. She's a feeder in that weird like fetish thing. She like listen, man, it is intense. So she really gets a joy out of when me and my friends get together and we go to Red Lobster once a year and we have a shrimp battle. I have a shirt for the shrimp battle and it is my jersey and it's 3 shrimp in a row and it looks like it says 666. I got it. It's a Meth Syndicate shirt, but shout out Seth Meth Syndicate. And it was it's a battle, but you have to go in there. You have to go in there strategically, man. Like you can't just show up to the shrimp battle and think you're just gonna go in there and get a bunch of butterfly shrimp. I mean the coconut shrimp or the shrimp Alfredo, right? Shrimp Alfredo, that's where they get you, man.
Oh,
the shrimp Alfredo's got the shrimp Alfredo is the one you eat as your
fills you up.
That's your victory lap. That's when you ain't like you're
So you
done
can-
at the end and you
So you
like
can switch it up.
yeah, you can switch it up whichever one you want. Like your best bet is to get the straight up just grilled, and then,
Absolutely.
yeah, or grilled, or you get the teriyaki ones, or like you get the ones that are just glazed, or you get the ones. But you do have to get some. You do have to break up that monotony of it with some of the buttered ones, so like the scampi, or they have the butter broiled one. Yes.
What about
Obviously.
just fried?
So obvious.
Well, now here's the thing, though. You can't. A few things to start off with. Number one, if you eat the salad, do not eat the croutons. All right, just don't. You don't eat the croutons in the salad, but you You do want that lettuce in there just as start of your
Yeah.
digestive
Oh
process.
man, you were talking like this is
Yeah.
like you're training for the Olympics.
Man, I'll tell you, I was part of
Roughage,
you
you
know,
gotta
and
have
remember how he
roughage.
just said that he just said $11 million.
Dude,
Listen, man, I was like
legit.
I was $1 million man of that motherfucker. Sunshine and I actually tied. To be real, Sunshine and I tied at this year's battle or last year's battle, since there won't be a this year's battle.
Oh.
And it was so yeah, but you have to do that, and then don't be tempted by the fruit of the cheddar biscuits, the Cheddar Bay biscuits, man. Like yo,
See,
so what you
that's
do
where
is,
you're gonna get full.
well, what you do is you have to have tell your significant other to bring a purse or if you're or a merce or whatever, and what you do is you stash you pick
Or-
yes,
Yes.
the
You
belt.
know why? I'm a real
See, that-
American.
You
That
need to
thing is
bring that to
pretty
you. You need to bring that when we go to the shrimp battle.
Dude, you can fit like 12,
That's pretty sick.
16, 50, 11 my fucking biscuits in here if you stuff it right.
Well, the thing is, they only
That's
give you
what he
2
said.
refill. They learn their lessons. They don't do unlimited.
Bell.
They don't do unlimited. They don't do unlimited biscuits. They only do 2 baskets. So you get like you put a couple. You get the baskets, and then they end up giving you a to-go box for your other ones if you get them or whatever. But you can't take shrimp to go.
So all you can eat shrimp, which is like expensive as fuck,
It's like
but you're
20
only
bucks.
limited on the bread, which is probably the cheapest fucking thing. They probably pump that shit out of there. They should be like all you can eat bread, but yo, you're limited on your
Well, you know
most
what?
expensive shrimp.
There's a reason why they lost them $11 million.
There, and that's it.
And I was definitely part of that. I think so. The last one, Kelly might have to tell me if you can text me and tell me if you remember what it was. But I believe it was 90. We tied at 97 each.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, they do 21. They use 21 25s, right? Which means 21 to 25 per pound.
Mm-hmm.
So if you divide, let's say 23 being the median of that, right? So you divide 97 by 23. I think it comes out to just shy of 4 pounds, like pretty much. Which is fantastic. And it was Sunshine, Richard Sunshine, Martin and I.
4 pounds a piece. You guys?
Yeah, we went down. We went in there though.
That's
like,
fair.
And he's a dude. He's like 6'6", and he's like one of those dudes with metabolism, like where he was in the Air Force.
Sure.
They double rationed him.
Oh yeah.
Like he's a competitor. I would like to think that I swing a lot of weight as a competitive shrimp eater, as an amateur competitive shrimp eater. I couldn't get into it. Like I couldn't do the shrimp. Hey, listen. Yes, no pause. It's straight.
That's
Can I
actually
have water?
that's pretty interesting. They don't have a shrimp eating contest because usually it's like hot dogs and like all the other stuff.
They do have a shrimp eating contest.
Do they?
They have
Yeah.
a
Oh.
balut eating contest.
Oh,
What's balut? Is that the
Ooh.
rotten fish?
No, balut is a fertilized duck egg.
Oh.
So there's different degrees. There's 18, 21, and 24 day, and each one is a more progressed
Sure.
embryo.
To rotten.
So no, it's not
Oh,
rotten.
to-
it's not rotten.
Oh,
and
to
then they
actually
hard boil
being,
them. It's a
a
Filipino
duck.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
And it's a Southeast Asian thing.
Sure.
There's also a lumpia eating contest.
What is it?
Lumpia I could do, no
Lumpia.
sweat.
What's lumpia?
You never had lumpia?
I
It's
didn't-
like egg rolls, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
with
The Filipino.
meat. Yeah,
Filipino egg rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
My best friend, shout out Phelan's, Virginia Beach. That's the best Filipino place you can eat at.
What?
They have the
That-
best egg rolls, best lumpia, best.
You worked there,
pancit.
didn't you?
Yeah, that was my first
Phelan's?
job. Phelan's. They're getting a remodel right now, but it's about to look better than ever. and
Lupia. You used
they have the
to have
best-
those at Nova.
I did. They were done by JoJo Rivera, man. Like
They
JoJo made her lumpia.
They were scrumptious.
Those are the best lumpia I've ever had. Like period, point blank. Sorry, if you did you have them? Did you ever try the lumpia?
I think I did.
Those things are fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Those things,
Lumpia.
JoJo's lumpia are you can't. They're Filipino egg rolls, and it's just like basically it's like they're thinner, they're longer, and then they do a little different spice mix, and they have more. It's more meat. There's less like
Yeah.
it's more like a sausage inside than it is a like shredded cabbage type thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then you
Fried?
fried, and then
Yeah.
you serve it up with some sweet chili sauce, and
Mhm.
I eat mine with vinegar.
I like them. I like it with the hot vinegar
Rice
as well
vinegar?
too.
What is it? It's like hot.
It's like white vinegar with They mix it with like spices, so it's a
Mm.
little bit spicy and it's super good.
Oh yeah.
Just a little dip.
Yeah.
Little dip.
Yeah, but yeah, lumpia is amazing. competitive eating wise, though, I think that like the most. If you ever watch the wing eating contest,
Somebody's at the door.
Oh shit! Somebody's at the door. All right, hold up. Wait up.
Did you order food?
I had
This son of a bitch.
What a wild man.
It's 2025. Yo, what's up, homie? What's up? We're doing a podcast right now. You want to say what's up to your friends, right? Shout out.
What's up, dog?
Yo, if anyone's listening.
There's probably somebody listening.
Jesus Christ.
John, what? What's your last name? What is it? Godick?
I thought you said Wick for a
Alright.
second.
All right, homie. Well, we appreciate
Holla
you.
at you.
Yes, sir. Will do.
Have a good night.
Oh, fucking Christ.
I got that on video, y'all.
Moo Dang ate my baby. What?
Like,
What is that?
I have no clue. He asked me, "Oh, look at my shirt." I'm like,
What's that mean?
I don't know if this is what the new kids got going on.
New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, but like,
Mudang was an internet sensation this year in 2024.
Who the fuck is Ludang?
Mudang was the
Moo
little
Dang.
baby.
Oh.
Mudang was the little hippo, the cute little hippo for the
Oh.
Chinese
Aw.
zoo. Does anybody want a piece of pizza?
Yeah,
Yes.
I will eat a piece, but
Yes.
I'm going to let that thing cool off.
Yeah.
Because,
Right.
I mean,
You're
if you
right.
like it hot,
Yo,
I like it like room temp,
we
Yeah,
are. This is a
even cold.
beautiful. Let me do an
I
unveil.
might put my
for-
piece
let me do
out
an
on the
unveil
street
the
for like
people.
20 minutes.
We got
Domino's
this.
is good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we got the
Domino's is
this
legit.
Domino's is good.
Can you see this? I don't know. Can anybody tell us if you're seeing it? Is anybody in the chat? Have we even looked at the chat yet?
There's like nobody watching the whole time. Oh, we never hit record. We never went live.
Have you ever, speaking of Domino's and eating weird Asian shit, have you ever seen the Domino's pizza of the countries of Asia?
Here, let me
Yeah,
have,
put that
let me
on
have
the-
that.
Yeah, go ahead. You take care of that, bro.
I am gonna let it cool, but I saw a piece of that.
Oh, you
I
get that,
want it.
man? Fuck yeah, dude. It's for
want
the
that.
team, dog.
What's on it?
It looks
Black
like
olives and
Supreme.
sausage.
Oh,
Extra
Only?
cheese. Yeah,
extra cheese, black
olives.
olives,
Extra black olives, extra sausage.
Wow,
We extra it.
it had some weight to it.
It's got girth as well. It's
Okay.
a lot of heft in your hand.
Yeah.
Yes. The hammer.
What were you just saying? What were we talking about?
What were we? We were talking about Domino's in Asia. If you see the shit they do, it's crazy, man. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm gonna Google this real quick. But there's stuff you see. Hold on.
Oh no, we were seeing how many people were online.
Oh, Kelly. So Kelly had sent me the tally board from our from the last shrimp battle. Here I've got some pictures of it. And so it was Sunny Webb with 54, Richard
54 what?
54 shrimp.
Oh, it's for shrimp.
Yeah. Richard Sunshine Martin with 97.
Shrimp.
Oh man, I can't remember. I can't read this. Is that D Dog? It was a Draven, I think. That's 36. Ashley, 24. Freeland. Anas Khalid, aka Donga Diggy, with 66, and then me with 97.
Yes.
Son.
That is the best.
Dude, I think I could hang with y'all.
that is,
Holler-
we are
holler
gonna
at me
we-
next time.
oh,
Well, you can't do it anymore. It's
I don't.
done.
Let me look that up. Maybe they only do it on
No.
one night. I think they may do it to one night a week. Hold on. Let me Google this real quick. Let me fact
or
check
it's,
this.
or it's an extravaganza.
Yeah, let me
as they would
see.
call it, probably.
Is there shit.
What? Oh, you're on those Vienna sausages?
No.
Oh, what is that one?
This is
Oh, that's the
fried
chicken wang. Those are pretty good.
Is
Y'all
there
ruined
Those are
the
probably the
Vienna
best.
sausages for me.
Endless.
Those are probably the best.
All right. No red lobster no longer offers
I'm
red
telling you,
shrimp.
dude, they lost 11 mil,
Permanently
dude.
discontinued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is terrible, man. Well, I guess you know what we need to do is just get together. We figure out like what the max
Yeah,
capacity
I
is,
mean-
and then just get that many shrimp.
Yeah, get 10 pounds.
Yeah, get 10 pounds. Just go from there.
Or 15, whatever, and then see what happens.
James like, yo, I'm swinging big dick in this competition.
Well, how many people are you gonna have?
I mean,
you
that's
just
a good
said
question. That's a
you
good
had
question.
4. You just said you had 4 pounds.
Yeah.
So if you had if you had 4 guys that ate 4 pounds, that's 16 pounds.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah,
so
you're right.
you're gonna need a bunch to, you know.
Damn, dude, I didn't even
get
think
the
about
job
that.
done.
Yeah, dude, I guess you're right, man. That's very, very.
I mean, I can eat easily 2 pounds. I know that.
So I think you would probably come in.
I'd come in second or third.
I think you get in there at the night. I think you'd be swinging in top weight. I think you might be able. I think I could break 100 if, let's say, I wasn't living such a sedentary lifestyle, or I'm living a restaurant is my only exercise lifestyle. Because like when I was working out, I remember I could eat like over 100. We just we never recorded it. So.
Well, up another one.
Yep. When we went to remember when we went the first time?
That's right.
We used to do this when I lived in Leesburg. We started going to Red Lobster, and then we found out they had the endless shrimp thing, and they only did it one night a week at that point in time. And I forget we were there for that night, and apparently a couple of the linemen from the Redskins had come in, and they had eaten like 400.
I'm
or
sure they
shit.
decimated those dudes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't compete.
No, they said it was 270 or something. That shit was like, I forget, it was an insane number, but I was like, yes. So ever since then, I've been,
270, like for real, legit.
Yeah.
270 shrimp.
Yeah, that's what she said. I mean, you got to imagine, like those guys are probably
That's a fucking shit ton.
Yeah, those guys are 300 plus pounds. They've been working out.
Oh yeah.
Critters.
Yeah, dude. You know what's awesome though is like Red Lobster has its own like fleet of like fishing boats, so. I'm sure they're like, I hope that they're feeling less of a crunch on the boats to try to bring in that much shrimp. Or I wonder how that's going to, affect those shrimping boats, Maybe the fishermen are happy that people are doing the endless shrimp because that creates more of a demand.
Oh, yeah.
For their supply. So, man, I was off mic there, my bad.
I'm sorry, I do not eat Red Lobster.
You don't, why don't you eat Red Lobster?
I'm kind of with you on that, but go ahead.
Well, I live in Virginia Beach, so I get fresh seafood. So I'm spoiled in that manner because
damn right.
A lot of the restaurants we have is local seafood, and it's just
I guess you're
fresher
right.
and it's just better.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Red Lobster. Like, if I was out in the Midwest and that was the only place for me to get some sort of seafood fix, sure. But I'm not willingly going Red Lobster ever.
Yeah.
I haven't been in years. Probably since I went with him to do endless shrimp.
What's your go-to? What's your go-to seafood place?
I don't know. Chicks on the Beach, Waterman's, Chicks Oyster Bar, a lot, just like everything that's up and down the Shore Drive.
Yeah, it's all shit that's from down there. I mean, I feel like Red
right
Lobster.
on the docks.
Yeah, I feel like Red Lobster is like, it's.
Yeah, if you're out here, like we're in the Shenandoah Valley, we're not like. There's no,
if they're serving all you can eat shrimp, yeah, you're gonna go there.
Hell yeah! If you're fat and you just want to like really, really, really be a gluttonous American, that's what you do. But you know what though? You gotta just remember, make sure you're drinking Diet Coke while you're doing it. And Diet Coke is that's actually like a lot of the competitive eaters what they do.
Yeah,
Diet
you
Coke.
want to know why?
Because you can't. It doesn't fuck your insulin.
No, because it turns off the signal from your stomach to your brain that you're full. Diet Coke,
it's because it's I don't know.
I'm being legit. Like,
all right, I trust you.
Yeah.
I trust you, Chainsaw. You smart man.
Is this pizza ready?
Yeah, eat that pizza. Let's go.
Hit it.
Pass it around. Pass the pizza to the left hand side. We'll save this joint for after pizza. It'll be your post pizza joint.
But it does. It turns off the signal from your stomach to your brain that you're full, so you can just keep on pounding food.
Man, well that explains a lot, man. Because what's up?
You need a plate.
Yeah, pass the Dutchie. Yeah. Well, yeah. You're just gonna have to go. We're gonna have to be Vikings about it, guys.
Yeah, let's just be a Viking.
Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get that thing.
Oh God.
We're passing this pizza to the left hand side. You said you saw a piece that called your name. Is that it? Is that the piece?
No, I just said that I saw a piece
I see a
of
piece
the pie.
There's a piece that got me right here.
A piece that got me.
The piece of the pizza that got me. It's right here.
Well, it's good.
Mm-hmm. Yo, George, get you a piece of this girthy. What are you talking about? You good? How can you be good, man? Here, keep this back
Still
to
too
the
hot.
original.
Still too
Here, look at that. I got that in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cheese drop. Cheese drop.
Dude, you did.
Yep.
I got these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adidas, and the shell toe is the shell of a turtle, and it's super cool. I got them in Chicago. I gotta send you a picture and show you. They're pretty dope.
Do they have pizza on them anywhere?
Should.
It's very subtle.
I was the biggest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan when I was a kid.
So
Totally nerded. Had all the shit. He-Man was my first thing that I had like all the shit to.
Mm-hmm.
Went from He-Man to G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe to probably... Well, there was Star Wars in there too. Somewhere. Uh-oh. I fucked up.
It's all good.
And eventually it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And that was probably the end of my like kid shit. You know what I'm saying? Then Power Rangers came out and everybody, and you know, my age then, it was like, Power
That was
Rangers?
when you're like, yeah, on the way out.
Who the fuck are Power Rangers?
I actually was like, at that point in time, I was fixated on Asian culture stuff.
Yeah, anime.
Yeah, like an anime and stuff. So then when Power Rangers came out, I actually thought it was kind of cool. It was sort of like Voltron, but sort of not. And all the cheesy, like, Chinese things. And this was when I started getting baked a lot with frequency. So I liked it. So for Christmas, when I was 15, my mom actually got me the entire set of all the Power Rangers, including the Green Ranger. It was badass, dude. And I had them all, but I actually traded them for the Sega CD that I have at the house right now.
Bruh.
Sick trade.
Yep.
Good trade.
Although,
Is it bussin'?
it is super bussin'. What do you think?
It's good. The extra cheese was on point. I still want to eat it when it's a little cooler.
Really? Okay.
Ooh.
Don't be a wimp.
I'm not
Damn.
saying my mouth is burning. I'm talking about,
Once congealed.
yeah, I want that. I want
He wants a
everything
little
to
bit of
just like,
He wants a little more bite to it.
Solid.
yeah.
Nah.
That pizza, dude, pizza, you know, I mean, not Pizza Hut, Domino's here in town is they do a good job of stuff, man. I do like some of the local pizzerias, but Domino's has the pan pizza. Then I like their sausage, and I do like Anthony's. I like Stiglia's. You know what? Actually, have you ever been to Osteria? Are you familiar with Osteria Maria? So it's on the way to. If
That's
you're on
a
the way,
pizza joint.
it's an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
And it's on the way to.
How's their cheesesteak?
They don't have a cheesesteak, man. It's like a fancy restaurant. It's like a
Oh.
fancy Italian restaurant, but they have a hearth pizza oven in there, and they do Neapolitan style pizzas. They're like they're fantastic. I mean, they're a little pricey, but they're fantastic. They're really good. Poppy's Place after hours pizza. They have a brick oven pizza. They do some good stuff. We do pizza at the Catamount Lounge, which is fantastic. The Catamount Lounge at 124 East Main Street. Come out and see us out there sometime. You got to come play sometime at the Catamount Lounge, dude. Yeah, you got to get in touch with Shannon, and you can just hit her up on the Facebook, and we'd love to book you for a night.
Are you guys still doing open mic on Monday?
We do.
Yeah, I've been trying to get out to that for a while, and so yeah, maybe I'll
Come check it out. Yeah,
yeah.
Come
I need to
come
just-
holler at your boy. George actually hosts our open mic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, that's me.
very good.
He's the host of the open mic. He was
Okay.
like, "Oh, give me the mic, quick."
Me.
Me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you should.
George
But-
plays
Yeah,
guitar.
will.
George plays guitar as well,
Nice.
amongst other instruments. The rusty trombone.
Yeah, dude.
He's really good at.
proficient.
Mm. Cool.
Do you know what the rusty trombone is?
When we talked about the rusted spoon.
The rusty trombone. The trusty. So with Ashley's son Draven plays the trombone in band, or he did play the trombone in band, and that's what I told when I was like, "Oh man, so you play the trusty trombone?" He's like, "Oh yeah, the trusty trombone." And so I had him like talking to his friends about the trusty trombone. I'm like, "Yeah, you guys, when you play the trusty trombone, you got to put a lot of like
little effort, make sure you're getting the good, good over the hand wrist action. And they're like, they don't get it, but I'm just having like a blast. And then so I got super baked, and Lauren and I went. Kelly was still at work, and we said we'd go see. I think Kelly actually did. Kelly, I don't know if Kelly came with us. I remember Lauren being there because we both inappropriately laughed because like it was just so funny. It was like going to see a kids. Have you been to a kids band recital lately?
Not lately.
It's something that you forget, like that they're just learning.
How bad it is.
They're just learning, and
So
they're just
bad.
learning. And so, dude, and it was just like his trombone part was like this part. He just hits this super flat note, and it was like he had like a solo. And it was like, and it was like I started laughing out loud. I was
Yeah,
like,
how do you not
"Oh,
laugh at that?
shit." Oh man, it was hilarious. It
How
was
do you
terrible.
not laugh?
Oh man, it was so cold that night. It was
You
It's
so
were
pretty
high?
fucking cold at
yeah.
night.
Oh yeah, Kelly met us there. It was hilarious though. They just the trusty trombone, yes. Trusty trombone.
Yeah,
Did you play any
wasn't
band?
so
Were you in
trusty.
band?
Nah, I wish I would have been in band, honestly. I was too cool for school by that time. It was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you play?
I thought it was too cool, but
Were you playing back then?
yeah, I had, I think I got my first guitar when I was 13, but you played like Metallica bullshit on
Yeah.
it or whatever. You never were really serious about it until I didn't get serious about playing guitar until I was probably 24 or 25.
Yeah.
So something like that. But
Yeah, they gave free instruments or rental instruments to like low income kids, so I always got to play in bands and shit. So I got to
Nice.
I played like bass in like elementary school and then
Yeah.
clarinet in middle school. And, like
see, that's
yeah.
important though. I mean,
Yeah.
learning it
It definitely
young like that,
it
you know.
definitely helped just with like weird shit like song structure and like
Yeah.
writing a song on anything because like the notes transposed. So it was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can play this on this and this on this.
Right.
So now I can't play any instrument well, but if you just hand me one, I'll be like, I'll write a song. Like
Sure.
it's- Like piano, I have no idea what I'm doing on that shit, but I'm like, here's a chord. I can do
That's
this.
another instrument I wish I would have, kind of learned. It's pretty tough for me.
That's the one instrument I learned.
Did you?
Mhm.
Nice.
And
Do you
it
do a lot of
stick.
MIDI stuff?
Huh?
Do you like MIDI?
MIDI?
Yeah, like sequencing sounds, and do you do a lot of stuff that way,
I
or
don't know.
So you
what
could
that
take that
Yeah,
MIDI sequencer over there, and you could plug it into the computer, and you could make it sound pretty much
Like a drum
like
set.
is.
anything.
Oh, no. But that would be really cool to learn.
yeah?
I just never really
But you know how to play piano, like legit.
I used to. And that was back in the day. I know how to play one song. Now.
Well, if you know how to play one
She
song,
knows
I
how to
didn't
play
even know
Mary Had
that.
a Little Lamb.
I don't even know that.
No, it's for Elise.
so
Like
if
a
you could
classic piano song.
if you could play that, then you could write like 12 of your own songs.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe.
Here, hit the pizza, hit the
Espe-
za.
Especially pop or like punk songs. It's like
I tell you, who's a really good piano player is Riley, our drummer, man.
Oh, dude.
He's a mastermind, man. He does a lot of our production work. He records all the stuff, but he knows all the chords. He knows how to make it sound cool, and it's good when you're doing the recording process too. Like you bounce ideas off each other, but and figure out what the hell you're supposed to play in the first part. But piano, man, I never learned that. I
Yeah.
wish I would have.
I think you could
You know?
probably like most people could write something that involves piano that they could use as flourishes on their album if they know how to play like guitar or something.
Yeah.
But to like be like this is the main instrument, I think that's a whole different thing because you have to fill up so much more sound than just being like, oh, I'm adding a little bit to this part I wrote.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I like that's the one thing that I could never get on piano past like playing one thing is like when other people like when I'd see people doing like one thing over here and then like hammering on or coming over their own hand. That's some shit I couldn't do.
Yeah.
So
I tell you, another local guy who's really good, Luke Johnson. Man, that guy, he's such a great piano player. I don't know if y'all
Yeah.
had him around or
I've seen him play.
cat him
yeah.
out, maybe. Yeah.
I
He
actually
kicks
do
ass.
not know a lot of piano players that are like like in any outside of I don't think I can name one outside of like Elton John and fucking what's another person that plays piano like this current
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, I guess like I still associate him
Jerry
with,
Lee
like-
Lewis.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. Like little Richard.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just
P
because-
Diddy.
Did he play piano for real? I didn't think he
Bruce
ever played
Hornsby.
Oh, there
fuck
you go.
And,
Yeah, for
and
real.
Ben Folds.
shit. Yeah, see, now you're
Man,
starting to roll, bud.
Yeah, like
Bruce
yeah.
Hornsby's legit though.
oh yeah, dude.
In the range.
Tupac even sampled him.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad used to listen to Bruce Hornsby all the time. It was either that or he put on fucking like I think it was WAMU. It had some show called like was it like Thistle and Shamrock. He would listen to the shit out of that. It was like some weird like it was like
I don't remember
they would
that.
play like Irish music, but they would also play bluegrass. So like I don't know. He was like, yeah, this is like before bluegrass. I'm like, Dad, you going
Yeah.
into deep tracks? Like you stoned? Probably.
Probably. Hitting that old shit. Thistle and Stone?
Thistle and Shamrock.
Oh, Shamrock.
It was I don't know if it's still on WAMU, but it used to. Like I remember coming back on Sundays from my grandmother's house. It would like that was like the soundtrack.
Huh.
We'd hit Haymarket going towards like Frederick, Maryland, and yeah, the whole way there would be like
On
all right,
15.
yep, all the way out. When Lovettsville didn't have traffic circles and shit.
Yeah. Squirkles. So weird.
That was the last standing highs I ever saw in my life. The competitor to 7-Eleven that didn't last. Yeah, highs.
I think there's still some around.
Man,
there?
I just remember they had ice cream cones that they would scoop out for you.
Oh,
And I
hand
was
dip
like,
shit.
yeah, and then like instead of having Slurpees, they had slush puppies.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want an instant brain freeze, get a slush puppy.
Do you remember that hot second in the 80s when 7-Eleven rented videos?
No.
Dude, I sort of remember that, dude.
No. I don't.
I remember when they used to have cigarettes on the front of the counter, like I wasn't gonna steal them shits.
Oh, yeah.
So, like they probably had to like think like for every 10 I put out, there's gonna be one that's gonna be missing from some like 18-year or like 14-year-old coming up on his fucking BMX. Just
100%.
7-Eleven, the only things I ever stole from 7-Eleven were 7-Eleven shirts. Me and my homies back in 7th and 8th grade, it was like the hot shit. If you had a 7-Eleven zipper shirt, I still have one. I'll wear it on the next show. Yeah, I still have
I got
it.
a smock shirt.
It's yes, exactly. It's the one with the zipper and everything. But those things were actually really nicely made, man. They're stitched nicely. They're each one of the stripes is a piece of fabric. It's not
Somebody
just a
I
print.
worked with at Interpunk might have had one of those too.
I still this day still want a green one. You can find them online. I thought it was gonna be like this big thing. It would be like, oh, they're probably worth hundreds of dollars. Nah, they're on there for like 30 bucks.
They sort of remind
Hundreds
me
of pennies.
of Akeem the American Dream from Pro Wrestling's outfit because he sort of had a smock on too.
Yeah,
it was
dude.
like it was a fake dashiki.
The old, I'll show Jordan a little piece of history. Have you ever seen my 7-Eleven shirt? I've had it since I was 13. So it's funny.
I
So
feel like
this,
if that's the case, then I feel like I should have. But
You can't-
I'm not.
you can't.
picturing
Yeah,
it.
you can't picture this. Picture
We
this,
used to when we
Grab
were
his
young
dick.
for in sheets. You know how they would have like in the middle of the floor they would have like beer stacked up like 30 packs or whatever it was. We'd just run in there, grab 2 fucking cases and run out. They couldn't fucking
Jesus,
stop you.
dude.
That's what we used to do.
Nah.
That was before we were 21 though. We couldn't buy it,
Oh,
so it was
yeah.
like you just run in and grab 2 fucking cases and run out.
Man, there was
They
a
didn't stop you.
there was a place at Haymarket. I had a beard at like 16, so like I would go in there and they would just sell me beer. And once we figured out that was like a life hack. I'd also make extra money
That was
on that
wild.
shit.
Well, we used to sell we'd sell the
Just for
shirts.
you.
If we stole, we'd steal the shirts and sell them. What we'd do is we'd go in and it was me and my buddy Haji, and Haji was this Persian kid, right? And we looked like Johnny Quest and Haji when we were rolling around. And we walked into we'd go into 7-Elevens and we were like little kids and we were like, hey, and but this is back in the skater days of the early 90s, so we were wearing big ass pants.
Jinkos.
Yeah, no Jinkos. We had like the big
Oh.
skate we'd order them from like the skateboard companies, like whatever
CCS.
yeah, it would be like some of them. I forget the company, like Shorties or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
like,
Shorties,
these companies,
definitely
guys
Shorties.
would make like
Definitely
some
Shorties.
big old pants or whatever. So we go and be like, oh, hey, we really got to use the bathroom. Can we use the bathroom? And they're like, no public bathroom. We'd be like, oh, but we're just some poor little kids. And they'd be like, okay, you can use the bathroom. And what would happen is you go in the bathroom, and all the employees would have their
for lack of better terms, jerseys hanging up in the bathroom. So there'd be like 2 or 3 of these shirts, and we just take them and stuff them in our big ass pants, and then just make a beeline out and get out. And so one time, in the one shirt I have, your grandmother Meme and my mom, what's up, mom, was actually driving the car, and she knew. She was like, "What'd you steal?" And I was like, "Nothing, man." I was like, "Nothing."
It was painted right
What?
on your face.
She's like, "What did you do in there?" We're like, "Nothing." You know how Meme talks. This is that. My mom's a little Belgian woman.
oh, no
So,
shit.
mhm.
Huh.
Yeah, she whoop all her asses though.
Ew.
But she's pushing 80. She whoop all her asses.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's cool as shit. I saw her last week actually. I went down there for 2 days. Went down to Boca Raton.
Did you?
Yeah, it was wild.
Boca.
Caught a rate when my little sister was gracious enough to take us to we went and saw the Panthers play the New York Rangers.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Who won that game?
The Panthers
Oh,
last like second victory.
I
too.
hate the Panthers.
Oh man, that's my family's team. 'Cause my parents moved
bet.
down there 2 years ago, and then my nephew started going and this whole thing. So Panthers are the team.
I mean, they're great,
Mm-hmm.
but they
Dude.
just really piss me off.
Dude, there. If you go to one of their go to a game there. See, the thing is about the Panthers arena.
Didn't they win the cup? They
Yeah, they
won
won-
the fucking cup
and
last
they
year.
deserve to.
Which really pissed me off.
Dude, go down to a game there and you see how they treat hockey there. It's not like an afterthought like here in DC. In DC, it's like you go there and it's like, yeah, it's gonna be the Capitals tonight, but it's gonna be the Wizards tomorrow, or the Mystics or the WWF, or there's gonna be something at the Florida Panthers arena. It's the Florida Panthers, and they got a fucking bar with a stage. There's always something. If you look at my Facebook, I did a post about it. It was just like, it was crazy, and they had like the band playing, and they got a bar, and I had this shaved prime rib sandwich that was like, yo, oh my god, the food was actually really really good. It was even the arena food was good. I mean, but the whole thing
Are they in Boca? Is the stadium in Boca Raton?
it's in Fort Lauderdale,
Oh, okay.
or I guess like West. No, I'm sorry, it's in West Palm. Like, I don't know, it's like in between there.
Like an hour drive or something.
That was like 40. It's like 35, 40 minutes. We
Oh,
took,
okay.
but it was super fun. We went with my little nephews, and then like my little nephew's tennis friends came with us too. And of course, like, man, I was sitting there, I was hitting my pen, and my little nephew looks at me and he's like, he's like, yo, let me get a puff. And I was like, yeah, Sasha, it was awesome. I'm blowing up the spot. And I think he was just joking. I think
yeah, you just told on him.
I did, man. My brother's watching. But he was joking though. He was like, he knew what was up, but it was just funny to hear him, like, it's like funny when you break that barrier with like, a relative where you're like, all right, well, we're all know what's up now, type thing.
Yeah.
But he definitely saw me smoking cigarettes too, and he was like, after he said some funny ass shit, he was like, yeah, when you die from cigarettes. I was like,
Jesus.
That's how
I was like,
am.
I'm gonna die from life.
That's how I am.
Is that like your whole generation's like outlook on like smoking as opposed to vaping?
I don't know. I don't like doing either. So I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't hit vapes. I don't do none of that. I just smoke weed. So
Have you ever
Right.
smoked a cigarette?
nope.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Dude, you know what? You can actually, I think, get a job
Yeah.
as a like ice cream taster for Baskin Robbins, which is like a thing. Like they just can't.
Really?
Oh, I guess maybe they disqualify you from weed. I don't know. Maybe.
Probably.
All I heard
But you
was like
shouldn't do that.
cigarette.
Yeah, if you don't,
Yeah.
if you've never smoked a cigarette, there's a whole market for people like
Logan's never smoked a cigarette, supposedly. I don't know if there's any truth to it.
If he said it,
That's-
I believe it. I
All right,
I
okay.
believe. I believe.
I believe him,
I
too.
believe.
I believe him, too.
He wouldn't lie. Like he wouldn't lie about something like that. And Logan's a pretty stand up dude. So I would say that I would trust him on that. Like my dad probably. I don't think my dad or my mom's ever smoked a cigarette in their life. I know my sisters and brother have because I've seen them.
Which is rare for like our parents to
Yeah.
not smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they would
'Cause
give them to you like if you
it's
were
like-
pregnant or getting on a
Yeah.
plane. Like my grandmother worked
doctor
for,
recommended back in the day.
Oh, like what
Yeah.
my grandmother worked for Marriott Services at the Dulles Airport, and when you got in the first class, you would get like a 3-pack of cigarettes that you could smoke on the plane. So she would
Oh.
bring them home to my grandfather, just like, yeah, they're gonna go bad in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But it was like 3-packs, and they would just like party. Like, you want a soda? You want some cigarettes? Like,
it's like fucking water.
Oh,
Yeah.
when I was a little kid, we used to travel to Belgium.
I remember there was a smoke. There used to be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
smoking section
Yeah,
of the plane, and that'd be like closer to the
You
front.
remember smoking section on the
yeah.
plane?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, dude, yeah. It would be
Yeah.
like you could see there'd be like this like invisible
Nice.
wall where the smoke would just stop for some reason.
Like,
But it wasn't necessarily. The smoke was still getting like if you were like in the first rows of the
Yeah, you're getting
non-smoking
it.
section, you was
it's
getting
a
it.
thin curtain.
Yeah, it was a real thin curtain.
Like
but
I remember my freshman and maybe my sophomore year of high school, they still had a smoking lounge. Like if you were over 18 or like the teachers, they would just be smoking in there. So
well, it
you
used to be
see a bunch of
16.
seniors.
16 was the legal age for a long time in Virginia, and then, so yeah, a lot of high schools had smoking sections for kids and shit. But yeah, it's wild, isn't it? You know what? A pack of cigarettes used to cost 75 cents too.
Yep.
Yeah, if you go to if you go to New York or L.A.,
Ooh, like-
$23 for a pack
Jesus,
of cigarettes.
hey, just like more than
I would.
$1
I'm,
a
yo,
cigarette.
I'm done.
yeah.
I'm done smoking, dude. In fact, I'm done after this pack. That's it. So,
Yeah,
but you know what? Hey,
okay.
listen, man. I'm
Man,
doing dry
Famous
January.
last words.
I need to get something to get through this dry January. I've got my first week down though, so it's not too bad.
Why? But why are you doing it? Is my
Because
question.
I'm like, dude. I mean, listen.
Are you doing it because it's like a trend or fab, or are you just like?
No, fuck no, dude. I'm
What?
not,
Okay.
I'm doing it for more. So you know what I'm using. I will say this. I concede to this. I concede to using the dry January as a shield, if you will. I'm a pretty social dude. Dude, James, you and I we've had a few drinks together. You understand? you get what you
Yes,
understand. What you understand the monster that is sitting over here. It's just like with such frequency with being so now I'm a bartender. So I'm still around. It's not. I'm either I was been working in an entertainment venue for 2.5 years. I've been in the restaurant business for 22 years. I work as a bartender now, and so even by proxy, and it's not like I'm drinking every day, all day. It's not by no means a alcoholic thing. It's just as I get older, I think I'm a couple years older than you are, and
I'm 43. How old are you?
44.
See, you're 1 year older.
I'm 1 year older than you. I feel that and it dude, for me personally, like if I drink like 3 or 4 beers, it just makes me sluggish the next day.
No, you're right.
And
Like I said, that's what I was saying earlier.
sorry, it's like I'm not trying to poo poo on
No.
your. I'm just talking about for me personally because
No, this is my first beer in 4 days.
that's great, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I was telling you earlier.
Damn, did I break
don't
your
drink,
dry January?
No, it's
Oh.
not about that. It's like, when I'm at the house, I just don't drink by myself.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
I
So
get
it's
up
like-
in the
it's
morning and
like-
start drinking.
If we go to band practice, we'll drink.
Yeah, you got to.
It's like a social thing
Yeah.
more so than just something that I have to have, and I don't have to have it, which is nice. So
Do you have
I
beer
take
at work?
days off. What's that?
Do you have beer at work?
What do you mean?
Do you have like is beer part of your work schedule? Is it
No.
important? See, I'm around beer. I'm like around. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Like,
true. No, I
It's
understand what
also
you're saying.
just being around alcohol.
You
Just not even
confused me for a second. But
not the ingestion of it, but just being around it so
Yeah.
much. So being around it. So when I'm at work, like people want to buy me drinks, I would do all stuff, and of course I will always accept.
oh yeah,
I'll accept 9 times out of 10 accept that bought drink because that's just more revenue going to the house, and I'm a team player. And
dude, I bartended in Nashville
yeah,
for,
all right.
Ooh,
for
Lord.
3 years, man.
Man, I bet you got some
And,
good ass stories,
How stupid, drunk,
dude. It's
drunken craziness.
It's it's so. But so, anyways, I am using the dry January thing. So when people are like, so if let's say it's
Yeah.
not dry January, and I'm
Right.
like, hey, they're like, hey, Chris, man, you want to drink? I'm Mr. Party Guy, Chris, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm good. They're like, what's wrong? It's like, what's
No, I get
what's
that.
wrong? Or the classic, like, oh, come on, man, like everybody's doing it type thing, and like you feel like an after school special. But with dry January, because all these people are doing it, you're like, hey man, dry January. They're like, oh yeah, respect. There's a hashtag behind it. I respect it. And then you just get them to drop it. And so then going forward with that is that let's say I go to February and I'm like, all right, I don't want to drink anymore. I'm going to take off. I'm still going to just keep going. People are like, oh, dude, you want to have a drink? I'm like, it's not dry January. And we were like, oh yeah, but I want to see how far I can take it. And then be like, dry January is where, and I keep using dry January throughout the year.
It's like sober October.
Yeah, when I get to October, I could be able to use sober October because I think that's like the next little rhymey thing that they have.
Yep.
But no, was it? Well, it's, there's no.
Damn the alcohol December.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the months.
There's
Alcoholic,
Fuck drinking.
alcoholic
But-
April though. You got to give people that.
I don't think I mean, I just want I mean, I'm also enjoying not being hungover.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which I get serious. So I got diabetes, man. So that shit gets my hangovers get fucking violent.
No
lately.
way.
Yeah, dude.
I've never had bad hangovers pretty much ever.
Last time I had one actually was like right after New Year's, but I fucking put a hurting on it. Before I even got
Right.
to the cat, I probably had 9 beers,
Yeah, I remember that.
and I do not
Going
drink that
in.
much. Oh, dude, I remember like stumbling around. I definitely don't remember a bunch of shit from that night. That's the first time I've fucking gotten that drunk in probably like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
No, I think I was telling her on the way in. I think the last time I really drank was like it was December 17th, I believe, or was it whatever? I gotta look at whatever date the Heckler's Ball was. It was 2 days before that. It was 2 days before that. It was a day before that, and I remember a day before the Heckler's Ball. It was it was the last time we had Papa Joe on the show.
Oh Lord!
Remember when Papa Joe brought this motherfucker brought a
He
quart?
bought moonshine.
He brought a quart of moon. It was a
Ooh.
quart of moonshine.
Even Lita was drinking that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
everybody- that whole-
we were drunk.
Yeah, and then it went into extra innings. Then we ended up at Catamount. Then we went to his.
You went to the Marigold.
Then we went to the Marigold, and then we went to Julietta's, and then finally home.
Nice.
And well, it sounds nice.
Except for the next 3 days, you were
exact. Well, yeah, and I had to go.
like,
I was,
fucked.
and so I was doing a Heckler's Ball thing in Arlington, and I had to get on stage, and it was like, I was not feeling too good. I was just like, I walked up on stage. I said the first thing I said, I hope everybody's ready for some low energy comedy because here it is. But it was but I did learn my lesson, and that is like the last time I drank that much. But it was, you know what? We were just having so much fun, man. Like,
Oh yeah, dude, that moonshine was fucking strong as shit.
that was the first time I think we've all drank on the show. Well, I have
Yeah,
in conjunction with y'all in probably 4 or 5 months. Man.
Yeah.
So that was interesting too to cut loose a little bit. Papa Joe, man, shout out Papa Joe, man. Papa Joe's that dude's a good dude. The Marigold, the Marigold Gallery is fantastic. Marigold Gallery is I guess it's a multimedia art venue.
Yeah.
He does primarily photography. His genre of art is photography, but he's had sketch artists, painters. There's been live music in there. Kyle's played there.
Yep.
Sexy ass Kyle.
Oh, fuck you,
Little Kyle Rodriguez. And it's a cool ass spot, man. You should check it out.
What's it called again?
The Marigold.
Yeah.
Marigold. I think it's Marigold Gallery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's got a sweet piano in there.
Yeah, man.
The room sounds really good. If you were gonna play acoustic guitar or piano,
Right.
like any acoustic instrument would sound really good in the room.
Hell yeah.
Tonight's gonna be way different, young lady. Though we're not gonna be getting into any of those shenanigans this dry January. We are gonna get into pot roast and chicken soup. That is still on the forefront.
Damn,
When
when
that
that
pea
was
was
more
on-
food after this.
When that P was on your
Fucking-
tongue, I thought you was gonna say the pine, and I was gonna be like, "Don't do it."
She actually, I think it was almost a
naughty
year.
vine?
Yeah, close to a year, almost a year to the day, was when we took her to the pine. When did we take you? We took you to the pine for the first time. It was right after your
Last year.
21st birthday.
What
It
did
was-
you? What was your thoughts on the pine?
It was
Bring it closer.
it was small. It was stinky.
Can
Um,
you still smoke in there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
but I did write it on one of the little
Dollar bills.
on the dollar bill. I wrote on one.
She has a
So it's
dollar bill up there. Yeah.
Did you just write your name on it? Or
It was a
It
tame
said,
night. We went in there.
Like,
There was
Jordan
like
Rose was here, something like that.
it was like I think it was like a Tuesday night or something. So it was pretty
Ah.
tame when we went in there.
It's not
There
a
was
Saturday.
still a lot of people in there though, more than I expected.
First
Yeah.
time I ever went there, I fucking saw two dudes wearing fucking real tree shirts and shit, and fucking about to fight over Tamichi. So I was like, this place is,
They were
is wild.
looping.
I
They
can't imagine
were
that
looping.
place being busy
Yeah,
and
Tamichi,
packed.
hey man, shout out to Tamichi.
No, that's just awesome because the fact that she could be in that bar and two dudes were fighting over.
Fuck yeah,
More
dude.
power to her.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
And not to mention, she got a bigger dick than any of us. She got a big old whopper. She got, we're in 2025, man. That's a statement you can make in 2025, and nobody flinches. To be like, yeah, she's a
So-
beautiful woman with a giant penis.
Wow.
It's true, man. Listen, I'm demonstrating to you how
just
progressive.
for the
your-
record, I
I'm
ain't
showing-
seen her dick.
I'm showing you how progressive your dear old dad is. I don't flinch at transgender activity.
Ty Michi is like one of our friends in town. She came out to the show at the Brick House because I asked her to because I make a joke about her in my set. When I do jokes for Royal, I have a set that I do that's about Front Royal because it's relative to the crowd, right? And so I talk about how progressive Front Royal is, and I'm like, yo, I was like, the finest sister in town got the biggest dick. I was like, and if that says volumes about my preference in women, it's 2025. You can suck both our dicks, is how the joke goes. And yeah, I'm not getting. I don't get a bell for that one. That's a bell.
I was lazy. I didn't want to reach for it.
Yeah,
I almost put my foot up, but I thought that would have been gross.
Yeah.
Last time I was at the Naughty Pine, Sally Mae Foster punched some chick in the face in the parking lot. It was fucking cool as shit.
Yo,
Like I haven't. I've only like met her in passing. What happened to make her punch somebody, or is she a
I don't
punch?
know. I can't remember. There was a story surrounding it, but I don't remember.
Dude, how you
doesn't
man?
even
I have
matter.
not had too many interactions with her.
She's that's a fine young lady.
Oh, absolutely.
She's also she's a little bit spicy.
Yeah. She punched a chick.
Yeah, she punched a chick. I wouldn't doubt it. You know what? She has. I mean, she literally sings about herself. It's sort of like gangster rappers, like, yo, I shoot motherfuckers, and then they shoot, and then yeah, exactly, and then they shoot a motherfucker, and people are like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that.
Why
like,
did
no,
they
they
shoot
literally
somebody?
talked about it. It's like Sally Mae. She has songs about it. She drinks whiskey and gets wild at bars, and I'm sure she gets punching people's part, getting wild at the bar. And she's a very fine young lady. She actually has played at the Catamount Lounge in the past. Her father comes through, Bruce, or not Bruce, or Wayne. I always call him Bruce. I always call him Bruce Wayne. Wow. I'm
one half of
big.
the Silverbacks.
One half of the Silverbacks, starring him and Mike Hasty, or sometimes what was the other guy's name?
I don't know, but Wayne's better with him.
Yeah, Wayne's definitely better with him.
They're the quintessential Silverbacks.
Yeah, those dudes, they know how to get down. It's amazing. It's when you watch them play. They're two dudes. We call them the Silverbacks. Well, I did once.
It stuck.
It stuck with them because it was two dudes. Like it was like two guys who were all silver, and they're like one guy's Wayne's playing a fucking acoustic mandolin.
Yep.
And Mike's just doing his, hippie harmonica acoustic guitar thing. And I was like, yo, these are the Silverbacks, and that's his name stuck with them. Although we haven't seen them play together since
They played the night you were
was
gone.
gone. Oh,
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
If you look at, I think Tina Songbird. I know she live streams them all.
She does, man. She does. I was at I was at that hockey game when that was going on. So, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, fantastic. Yeah, so you saw her punch somebody there, and did
No, I did not witness the punch, but it happened.
Okay,
I was
you
inside.
didn't
She was
witness it?
outside.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know if I witnessed it. That'd been awesome. But no, it was just like the aftermath.
Would you yell "World Star"?
I would.
Man, I've seen somebody get I've seen somebody there get WWF body slammed through a table.
Damn, dude, I wish, man.
Through a table,
Nothing
and
like this
we ended.
happens.
Movie scene.
Well, we ended up. So the best part was that like I was there, and I forget what they had. So they got the kid out of there, and there was a little bit of blood on the floor, and like they threw a couple of towels over, and then me and I forget whoever else was. We wiped it up off the floor, and then we reset the table. Like we jimmied it. Like we had to it was all busted, and so we ended up putting it back on, like kind of like just like tapping
Wobbly.
it, yeah, and it was like super wobbly, but it was standing up. And the cops come in, they're like, "Hey, we heard there was a fight," and we're like, "No fight? What are you talking about? There's really no fight here." They're like, "Bullshit," but all right, we went by, and like just left. But it was fantastic. That was like one of my favorite Pine moments.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
like
but I've
that.
also seen you see a lot of good things go on in there too. Karaoke night there is hilariously awesome, because everybody there kind of like shows up and shows out.
It's a
And
legend bar. I mean,
it
come
is.
on.
But if you don't like smoke and you're sensitive to smoke, then it is not the bar for you.
Lone
Yeah.
Oak still smokes.
I just have
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh man, yeah.
that's fucking good.
I just have advice for young people going, or maybe not young people, but people that listen to Wu Tang. Don't do it. I
Well-
put it on once, and it was like
No,
everybody.
it's changed. It's
yeah.
changed. Ownership has changed.
Okay.
And so I think management's a little bit more, a little bit more tolerable of the. I'm gonna take it away from prior management. They were just more, they were a little bit more country, and they're a little bit more. The new management's a little bit more rock and roll. So I think it translates a little better. But Wendell Spindle, my man, he's a man. That's Wendell's the dude. I love
Flex
that guy.
Lexington.
Dude, him and fucking Richie, the Nasty Boys. That's what I call them as that's the tag team name. If you see these two guys together, they're both about like maybe an inch taller than I am, but they're like, I mean, 2 of me deep, like all muscle. But they're both probably pushing 55.
Yeah,
And these two dudes but together they're
they're
like
yoked out,
and they work together at the Naughty Pine in conjunction. And I always tell them you guys are like they look like a fucking WWF tag team, dude. And so I call them the Nasty Boys.
Hell yeah.
Nasty Boy. The Naughty Boys. That's what it's the
Naughty
Naughty
Boys.
Boys. The Naughty
Fuck yeah,
Boys.
of
Yes,
course.
the Naughty Boys.
Of course.
The Nasty Boys was that old tag team from the WWF.
Oh, dude, Jesus Christ! The Naughty Boys has so many bad connotations.
The Naughty Boys.
Well,
We get
this is,
naughty with you if
um,
you want to, big boy.
if you've ever been to the Lone Oak, at one point the Lone Oak did host amateur wrestling in that bar. Like they turned it into a fucking rink
Oh God!
or a fucking deal.
That's amazing.
Yeah, no, it was like people doing fucking backflips off the bar at one time.
Dude,
Get them high as shit.
I got
That's what's up.
fuck.
But
I wish,
dude, yeah, at one point that was like,
a sweet moonsault.
yeah,
Man, were you there for midget wrestling at the Monument?
no.
It was so at the first iteration of the
I don't
Monument,
like midget wrestling.
dude. So the last thing
Ryan's
that the last
Are you why don't you like midget wrestling?
why don't you like midget wrestling?
So I don't like watching wrestling anyways, especially not midget wrestling.
It's like watching a
It's just-
train wreck,
It's just
basically.
interesting.
Well, keep in mind that's a lot of these guys' livelihood, and it's like that's their livelihood and their lifestyle.
And wrestling always seems fake to me.
It is oily dudes
it's
and they
scripted.
draws.
It's scripted, but it's definitely real. Those guys are getting hurt like shit. I mean, there's history backs that up.
I think I think about that shit like they're stunt man. That's like the closest approximation. Yeah.
I mean, it's real, but it's not real.
Yeah.
It's like the culmination of real and fake, where it just comes right in the middle there. It's scripted, like they have the things laid out, sort of. They're acting, but they're really fucking flipping off
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
Sometimes
and
they're really
into
punching
a
each
ch-
other and kicking each other
And
too.
they're also got the razors where they razor themselves to bleed. I mean, but it's all fucking real.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it might be they're fucking around, but dude, they're jumping
Oh,
off the
man.
fucking ladder with a fucking chair and hitting that dude. I mean,
Have you seen Dark Side of the Ring, the Vice show that's on? It's if you go on the Vice Network does a show called Dark Side of the Ring, and it talks about the real side of wrestling. We'll watch an episode when we get home.
Oh, we got some comments in the chat. Lunar Sprunk
Sure.
says, "My wife suffers from dry January."
Hey.
Your mom also said, "Hello, my beautiful people."
Oh, hey, hey, baby. Well, hey,
And,
mom. You say guys. Hey,
we also had Lunar Sprunk said, "Mood Ding is a war criminal."
What is that? Mudang is the little baby. It was this little baby hippo that was just
My wife
Oh,
an
that's right.
internet
said dry
sensation,
that's right. You said that.
and it was so cute and
Sad
lovable.
face.
But this is. I thought this shirt was funny. I don't know.
Yeah, that's our chat. So we're gonna wrap this
Oh
up.
yeah, it's already that time.
It's
isn't it?
already that time.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, hold on, James. You can't leave yet, bro.
Yeah.
So, where can people get a hold of all of your music? Obviously, you're
Yeah,
on,
do your
probably
plugs,
you're on
dude.
Spotify and all that jazz.
Yeah, we're on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all that kind of stuff.
What's your websites and your socials?
Low Water Bridge. I'm not the guy for all this stuff.
No,
LWBBmusic.com.
Let's talk about my trusty
Yeah.
grinder that I've had for
LWBB
my low water
music.com
bridge
and,
grinder. Yes.
Facebook, Instagram. We got all those things going on, but yeah. So catch us down in Key West. It's gonna be good shit.
On the beach.
We're looking forward to
Key West, Spotify, YouTube,
Yeah,
Pornhub, OnlyFans.
yeah. Check us out.
Check 'em out.
What if you
Grinder.
got what if you
Grinder.
got on the OnlyFans and there already was a low water bridge band on there and it was just some dude like with his feet
Dangling off a bridge.
yeah,
Off the low water bridge.
Well, we'd have to fucking decimate that man. And
we're
create-
coming for you.
Yeah, we're coming for you, feet boy.
Or have him join the band.
Yeah,
He'd be your foot player.
Join forces.
Yeah,
I'm down with that.
He
I'm
just
down
built a
with
little wall behind you guys and
Yeah.
swing his toes.
that. Yeah, he can do that.
Monetize it.
Join them.
Mhm. That's right.
Yo.
Well, this has been fun, man. For real.
Dude, yeah.
Dude,
so
thank
what-
you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for you.
Yeah.
You're the first. You're our first episode. That's our first episode
Yep.
of 2025.
Yep.
Man.
First one.
Jordan, you
Nice.
got any plugs you want to do?
Starting off on the right foot. Everyone follow me on Instagram, Jordan Rose the DJ. If you need a DJ, you know who to hit up. I had
Hell
a
yeah.
great time. It was lovely talking to y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, comedy.
Comedy, man. Funny guys going on here. I don't know. One of the shows I had going on the 21st, it was speculative. Well, we thought we had it in the solidified, but I haven't hear back from a man, Kevs. I will let you know about that in the near future. If not, known for sure shows I'll be involved with. January 25th, Corinne Singh has a posse at the Catamount Lounge presented by the Catamount Lounge, Helltown Entertainment. That will be on January the 25th, which is a Saturday night. It's going to be Corinne. There's going to be Stephanie Levy's going to be there. Danny Michael's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Songbird Tina's going to be there. Songbird Tina Marie Johnson, Jr., Esquire, OBGYN, ASC, all those things. She'll be in the house. That's also my partner in crime and stuff, so she cool. What else? I'll be at Hog Shack next Wednesday, I think. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got.
Boom.
Yeah, it was also I would like to say, hilariously, I forgot to mention this earlier. If you haven't seen Jane and Silent Bob the reboot,
Yeah,
yeah,
I've seen it.
I feel like this is a very similar
Yeah,
contrast
yeah,
here.
it's-
She's even wearing the hat like the daughter. She looks sort of like her. The whole dynamic is there. She knew it was her dad before, so that kind of takes away from it. But you know what? I got to bring her on the show, which is awesome, and I'm all for nepotism, unfortunately. Like, because I'm trying to ride her coattails. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be part of her platform, and I'll just be like I'll be like a less weird version than Michael Lohan.
You gonna let him open up for you as DJ Mooding?
I don't know about that.
I'll come out in a little baby hippo outfit and just do like a quick set. No. What about some jokes? I'll come out and just do straight dad jokes.
We'll see. We'll have to discuss.
We'll
We'll
discuss.
figure this out later. We don't gotta
All
do this
right.
right now.
Can I at least just hang out in the green room and creep everybody out?
We'll discuss later.
That's a no.
There'll be 2 tickets at the door.
Yeah, right. Oh boy. All right.
Go over to Helltown Radio and all the things. Every Monday night, open mic at the Catamount. I'll be out there. I'll probably be wearing a collared shirt and a Bagger Vance hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The interracial newsie.
Yep. Racially ambiguous Bagger Vance.
Yeah. I don't know how many other weird ones we got for you.
I'm sure something Peaky Blinders. That'll be the next one.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. All right.
Type shit.
Go
Type
over to
shit.
Capital MMA. 8 local locations if you want to learn how to defend yourself or make your kid not get his ass kicked at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Holla. All right. Next week, who we got, Chris?
Next week, we have, I think we have the Bargoyles on next week. That's going to be Isaac Ignacio and his partner in crime for that show, which I'm drawing a blank on his name. That's also super big, and I apologize for my unprofessional behavior on that. But yeah,
No one
that's gonna
holds
be
it against
the
you, bro.
Bargoyles.
Nobody
Yes,
holds
they
it
will be there.
against you.
Well,
But she does.
yeah.
Writing it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Bargoyles. That's why I was kind of hesitant. I was like, oh shit, he's gonna say. I was like, yeah, but yeah, the Bargoyles. So the Bargoyles, they have their own podcast. So this is kind of be like this is gonna be a crossover episode, which is I think our first actual crossover episode. Well, I guess this is sort of a crossover episode since you said you guys have a podcast going on too. So
We're trying to get it off the ground. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see
I'm
what we
sure.
got,
Hey,
yeah.
listen, man, you got a great you have an already standing platform.
Yeah.
So like you
be
got it's gold,
Yeah.
dude. You know,
Yeah.
I would listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's your week. Suplex that shit.
Bye.
Shout out Lita.
Oh yeah, Lita. Oh my god. Lita.